Hello everyone. What's up? What's happening with the timing? You tell me, boys. You tell me. Well, I didn't plan to stream at this hour, I can tell you that much, but there has been a situation and I figured out I'm making a live stream, so I address everything, right? So we get this done with. I'll have this YouTube video to be public, I suppose, and that's that, right? Yeah, because there is some, I wouldn't say exactly misinformation, but like people not being informed, right? Yeah, but it's not just that. It's not just that. It's not just that. There are a couple of things that have to be addressed. Maybe it's my fault that I didn't put some points at the start of the video, but I really didn't want to make an intro about Norma to be 3 fucking minutes, right? So I had it somewhere in the middle of the video, but I addressed a lot of those things already within the video, but people didn't watch the video. That's the problem, right? They only watched like the first 30 seconds and they thought like, oh, that was the only argument he had for Norma, when there is more to that, and there's even more actually. And we'll get down to that. But yeah, there are some people that are very salty. Yeah, what's up, LG? Yeah, there's drama, boys. PvP. Forced to stream at this hour. Okay, let me prep the stuff, okay? Let me prep the comments and all that stuff that we'll need for this. Yeah, what's up, LG? How do you do, buddy? Yeah, we still have to do that podcast yap, by the way. We still have to do that podcast yap. That's one thing that we should do. All right, let's see. Yeah, like I mean, we could do it soon. Yeah, others buffs. Yeah, but I will address this because people are confused by it. I literally played Cerebrals for 2 hours. No, I meant the ZZZ one, LG. I meant me and you for ZZZ. Remember when we talked about having like a yap after you come back from the holidays, like a few days or like some days after? Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. I still have to do the service for Silver Palace. We're getting close by the 3. Okay, let me open everything I need. Let me put some chill music. This is too much. It's gonna be scaring people. Yo, what's up? Did you relax? Yeah, that was fucking great. I wanted to relax more, but I had to stream now to address this quote-unquote drama. Okay, let me find some relaxing music. Give me a sec. Let me get some relaxing music, alright? Give me a sec. What's this? Poke Emo Midway. Okay, what's the... Okay, maybe this is fun. How does this sound? Yeah, sounds perfect. Okay, lovely. Alright, okay. Let me mute this video, I won't need this. Okay. Where's my browser, camera? Check. Alright. Yo, boys. What's up? Not gonna lie, I was pissing off from the start because she wasn't better dial in. Alright. So there are a couple of things we have to address regarding this video. There are a lot of comments. Also, guys, I've been doing really well on YouTube for the past week. Thank you for all the support, boys. We're really cooking with these 3 videos. Yeah, we're really cooking with these 3 videos. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, yeah. All right, we will address it, right? So first of all, this is a video talking from a meta perspective, right? If you're upset about your favorite character being X, Y, Z, whatever, don't take it up with me. This is a meta discussion, first of all, okay? Okay? All right. So the point of contention is basically people only watched the start of the video, right? They only watched probably like the first minute, but they failed to watch this part at 5 minutes where I address in more detail Norma. So basically they only took like basically, you know when people in the intro, they put like a sneak peek of what they're gonna talk about? It was kind of like that, you know, like a sneak peek of what I'm gonna talk about, but not the entire thing. And people didn't check the entire thing. That's the first issue, right? Thank you for the resub, LG. What's up, yo? So will address certain, let's say, quote-unquote, pain points that people have. And actually made a beautiful pinned message, I suppose, as well, that kind of like explains some of the thought process. But we're gonna write some things down, right? We're gonna write some things down. Let me open my notepad thingy. Give me a sec, boys. Yeah, let me open it up. The dislike ratio is like 91%. It's not even that bad. It's not even that bad. But there are certain points that are people being misinformed or literally not understanding something. And that's why I'm making this live stream, to make these clarifications so people stop coping. And also, once again, don't take it up with me. Don't be upset at me. Hoyo decided to do this. ZZ Devs decided to do it this way. I'm just telling you as it is, all right? I just want to make that crystal clear that, like, attacking me is not going to change the reality of the situation, right? Okay, so let me prep the text. All right? Give me a sec, because I will need this. Let's see. Oop. All right, will this work? Yeah, we'll write all the comments down. Okay. Let's see, will this shit work? Let's see, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, let's use Canva. Okay. All right. Do you see it, boys? Okay, good. So this is my notepad. Bit scuffed, but hey, it's gonna work. Actually, wait. I do have a notepad. Wait, I think I have it installed now. Wait, you just reminded me. Wait, I do have something. Wait, I do have something. Let's hope I don't have to. Okay, I don't have to update it. Thank fucking God. All right, perfect. Okay, I do have something. Okay, I do have something. Thanks for reminding me that I don't have to use Canva. Thanks. Okay, let me just make it a bit smaller. Right here, you should be able to see it. Perfect. Okay, all right. So we're gonna address a couple of things. Norma being bait. So what happened? I made a video with thumbnail Norma was a bait. Right? People got upset by this, okay? Even when I said explicitly certain things in the video, they failed to watch the video, they got still upset, all right? I even made a pinned comment initially without the extra edit. It's like, this is a video talking from meta perspective, pull for who you like. But some people completely disregarded that as well, doesn't matter, right? Normal streaming time, W-Ank, yeah, it's not planned, but you know. Okay, so this was Norma being bait, right? So the top contention. Mr. Streamer, you were wrong about additional ability. It supposedly works with all 3.x character, with all Roscali Fair. Fuck, I can write the name. Scali Fair, whatever characters. I'll just say Rosca. It's easier. Okay, all right. And here, I'm gonna break the bubble for you. It doesn't matter. Even if it works, the additional, it does not change the reality the way you think it does. Because some people were latching on this additional ability as a lifeline to cope harder of how this is indeed a valuable pull. And also, I want to clarify another thing. In my video, I specifically mention new players / returnee players. And this is a very important context, okay? Very important context. Why is that? Because a new player or returnee player won't have a rapture unit. You're not gonna have a rapture unit, so Norma is not gonna be that great, because some people in the comments were saying, oh, but I have this rapture unit, it's great for me, it's cool for me. Yeah, nice, but new player / returnee players, unlikely they don't have a rapture unit. First of all, if you are a new player If you are a new player or a returning player, actually, I believe it's written even down here, right? It is more cost effective and better if you straight up pull for the new stuff. If you're pulling like, I'm pulling this stunner so it works with older units, as a returning player, not a smart idea necessarily. And we also do have precedent regarding the stunner banner drop. We had the precedent with Jufufu dial-in last year. We've been warning you this time around, and people are like, oh, we didn't see this happen. That like they release a new stunner so quickly. That's the thing. There's a precedent. There was a big precedent telling you they release stunners fast. If you couldn't wait 2 patches, actually a patch and a half, that's kinda on you. Don't take it up with me. We all warned you. I'm sure even ALG probably mentioned this in his videos, that Jufu dial-in, you know, how those banners were placed, yeah? So that's the thing, first of all. And then the second thing regarding this, regarding Norma for new players and returning players, it's the following. Dial-in discounted banner. Dial-in discounted banner. So if you're a new player and you started in 3.0, it is more cost effective that you go for discounted dial-in / play with buffed Koleda if you got her, than pulling Norma. You will get more out of it, you will still have the gems, and you will save more pulls. Plus, you will have the newer, better thing that's gonna more likely work with the future things. And there's another point I also wanna address. Because now, you're gonna have people say the following, but Mr. Streamer, what if Roxy gets nerfed or she's not gonna be as strong as Norma? What about then? Well, it comes back to the original point. You just play that discounted dial-in / Koleda in the meantime and wait for the new stunner as a new player / returning player. It's still not worth it going for Norma if you fall in that category. Because there will be 110% a new stunner, and in the meantime, you can literally play dial-in, which costs you less pulls to get as well. That's the part that people don't understand, that we're talking about cost effectiveness for new players / returning players. That's what I specifically mentioned in the video, but somehow the people took it like, oh, it's a blanket thing. And obviously thumbnails are clickbait. I cannot put like the entire information in a thumbnail and say, yeah, it's bait if you're XYZ, right? There's no place for it, literally. So the point is in short, is that I'll write it, like I actually wrote it here as well. Even if the additional ability supposedly works with all Roska characters, it does not change the situation the way you think. Norma is not a cost-effective pull for new / returning players whatsoever when you have dial-in on discounted banner and Roxy, assuming she doesn't get nerfed or whatever. If you pulled Norma because you couldn't wait 2 patches, actually a patch and a half for a new stunner, that's on you. We had precedents for this with Jufufu and dial-in. I'm sure many CCs were warning you about this. Yeah, this is a thing, it can happen, all right? And also, for people who pulled Norma to play her with Rapture units, that's cool, that's great, all right? But you have to remember, new players do not have a Rapture DPS to begin with. And returning players possibly don't have it either. It's better for a new player / returning to focus on getting the new stuff and dial-in, obviously, because she is discounted and great cost effectiveness value. Like dial-in, you're gonna get a lot out of her. She's still gonna be second best stunner on an account whenever you pull the best stunner whenever it comes out. So you're still good. You're still good, right? Yeah, doesn't matter. It's still a patch and a half for 2 patches, you get the point, right? Yeah, Mulin, no problem. That's why I'm making this live stream, to address this situation so it's crystal clear what is considered bait and why, all right? I hope it's crystal clear now. And of course, there is actually another thing as well. I believe I've written it somewhere. Let me just find it. Yeah, okay, also. Even if hypothetically even if hypothetically Roxy, let's say, turns out not to be stronger, let's say she got nerfed or whatever, it's still the same situation for new players and returnees. You can just play that discounted dial-in and / buffed Koleda. In the meantime, you're still gonna get your gems from endgame just fine, you chill, and then you pull the actual, whatever is gonna be the strong stunner, if Roxy is not the one for whatever reason. Which I highly doubt, because they will probably push her numbers and so on, right? That's the thing people fail to understand. I might make a separate video, or I will edit this into a video, I don't know, or just publish this thingy and people can watch. But I just wanted for people to understand this is what's going on. And attacking me or being salty of what I'm saying, it doesn't change the truth, right? Yeah, I know, but that's actually it. That's actually it. This is a video, like, I wanna say this, LG. I literally put this in my pinned comment before the edit, and also in the video. Let me find the timestamp, because I believe I even said it in the video. Wait, let me find the timestamp, because I believe I even said it in the video, right? Okay. Okay, here. I even said it in the video, and I still get attacked. All right, here. I think I said here. Let me see if it's okay. Okay. The world, if you got Norma, if you like the character, hey, it's cool. She's still gonna be useful, but for those people who just wanted to get the most out of their account, now having Koleda as an option, and then into Roxy, and obviously dialing discounted banner, it's the better play if you ask me. But now, that's literally what I said, and people are like, oh my god, how could you? Like, they didn't watch this part. Maybe it's because it's half part of the video, and I understand if you cannot get this far in the video, right? But I literally address this point as well, that it's like, it's not end of the world, you'll be fine, it's okay. And also, I did say this video is from a meta perspective, right? And somehow people were like clutching on the first 30 seconds of the video, which was only basically like a intro sneak peek of what I'm gonna talk about regarding Norma, and they're like, but Mr. Streamer, the additional ability actually works, as if that changes anything for the new / returning player. It doesn't. I'm sorry, it doesn't change. And I literally explained all the points. It's gonna be in this VOD, and hopefully it's gonna be crystal clear. All right, because it is kind of like, yeah, it's a lot of comments. Actually, I've been getting a lot of comments on my latest videos. I don't know why, but you guys tell me. Let me show you the comments on these videos. 300 comments. 350 comments. Like, I don't know, guys. They're very active these days. Yeah, you guys going very strong. Like, I've been actually popping off on YouTube lately. Yeah, okay, this has less, right? But like, very active, very nice. I hope you guys like that I draw shit on the screen. I like drawing things, like, you know, like when I talk about things, like I just, you know, underline it and stuff like that. I like to do that. It's cool. Okay, would I be? Yeah, I mean, cool. I might make a separate video for this, or maybe I'll just use this as a live stream thing and just cut it down, right? I might do that. Yeah, sorry, Mr. Steve. Yeah, that's okay. But like I said, there were many comments here that were like, you know, yeah. And also here, like, thank God this chatter, this is another one. Are you saying that all upcoming DPS are going to be armor in S3? He never said that at all. Yeah, I didn't. Like, sometimes people literally make shit up that I don't say, and then they're like, yeah, we're gonna argue against something you didn't say. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? How can you even defend yourself when people make their own canon lore? And I'm glad this chatter literally pointed this out. Hey, bro, he didn't say that. Thank fucking God, because I didn't. I didn't say exactly this. So yeah, it's like, you know, but don't worry, it's fine. It wasn't that many people, but I wanted to make sure to spread awareness. So, because if, let's say, some of these videos are like, comments are, let's say, upvoted, and new players who read this they might get baited into pulling a Norma rerun or some shit. Oh, guys, speaking of Norma rerun, how much do you bet? How much do you bet she's gonna be in a discounted banner for Chinese New Year or some shit? And they're gonna be like, okay, you wanna play Rapture? Yeah, get that shit on a discount, buddy. Like, dude, I'm telling, it's probably gonna be on a fucking discount. Might as well wait at that point if you really need it for Rapture or something, right? Yeah, M1 easy. You could also do that. Sure. Yeah, I mean, they could do that, right? And also, I believe I also addressed in the video that Claret is kinda bait. I also kinda soft addressed in this video by saying that Claret, she ain't a Void Hunter, yada yada, that type of yap, right? I believe I also mentioned in this video regarding Claret as well. Because some people also have a head canon that like, but what about Claret? Don't you think she's bait? Like, yeah, I kinda address that too. Okay? I kinda address that too, yeah. Alright, so any questions do you guys have? Because like, I will also have to have like a question segment, right? Yeah, that's probably it. And like I said, I even said in the video, like, I can repeat the part. So we also have to talk on this. Still gonna be used on end of the world process regarding the Norma. This is my much other process regarding the Norma standard situation. Like I said, it's on end of the world. If you got Norma, if you like the guard array, it's cool. She's still going to be useful. But for those people who just wanted to get the most out of their account, yeah, that's usually it. I literally addressed all those points, but because it was 9 minutes in the video, those people were like bashing me for it, right? That's the funny part. And you can't expect me to have like a 4-minute segment, because this was like about what? 2, 3, this was like almost 4-minute segment of me talking about Norma. I cannot put this at the start of the video. I can't put the entire thing. I only put like a sneak peek of it, so people get a bit engaged, right? But like, I could put the entire thing in the intro. Who do you think is gonna be 3.2 rerun? Maybe Hugo, Vlad, or Ellen Joe. Oh, because of those DA/EU buffs. Maybe some surprise random throwaway reruns. Okay, so yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Oh yeah, also another important thing, additional ability. Historically, Hoyo did not buff additional ability for limited characters beside Void Hunter Miyabi. Am I wrong with this? Actually, was there somebody else who got buffed? Any other limited character beside Miyabi got additional ability buffed? Okay, Arya, sure, Arya. But Arya was like, yeah, but Arya was on release, post-release, or post-release? Yeah, Piper is a standard character, doesn't matter. Arya. Okay, Arya did, but Arya is also a popular idol character, I suppose, right? I don't think they're gonna do this for everyone, because there are other limited stunners, they didn't do shit. Alright, there are other limited stunners, they did not change the additional ability, because some people are coping that like, oh, they're gonna update it or whatever. And also, I wanna address another important factor that people don't understand regarding additional ability. Additional ability regarding Norma / Roska faction. This is another thing I wanna address, right? Even if it works in the beta, it might not be intended. Because if you look at their factions, they're different. Sure, they're from Roskalifer City, but they have different factions within it. If you go on ZZZ Norma, fandom Norma, I think, like this one, yeah? If you go here, and you click External Strategy Department, right? So this effectively should be the faction, right? That was kind of logical, to me at least. If somehow it does work, I already addressed it, it does not change the situation for new players or returning players. There is a better strategy if you're a new player or returning player. Like I said, Quebec controversial towers like this. Oh. What's it supposed to mean? Only your angle will be baiting will be known as the master baiter. I'm not... Dude, it's true. It is bait for new players and returning players. It's not even a... Like, it's not even... Oh, it's not true. It is. If you're arguing that, like, Norma is not bait for new players or returning players, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, buddy. I literally went through all the points. That even if the addition ability supposedly worked, it doesn't change the situation. Because there is a better play for new players now. New players can simply go, literally, new players can simply go with discounted dial-in, no 50-50, and use this Koleda. And you're Gucci. You can chill on that and then get a better stunner. And even when people tell me, but yes, Norma works for Pyros. Norma works for Pyros. Yes, but you can use dial-in / which is cheaper / Koleda, which is effectively free if you're lucky or you use it from Selector. In the meantime, to wait for the better new stunner, which is going to come, if it's not Roxy, it's going to be something probably very shortly after. That's literally it. And I already also addressed, like, Rapture teams. Sure, Norma's great for Rapture. Specifically, like, if you're a Rapture Andy and you play Yishun Wang, you probably already have Norma, right? Because you have, like, Rapture team with Norma and then dial-in with Yishun Wang. That's not exactly a new player / returning player strategy, right? That's the important part. And also for people who are not aware, there are a lot of new players / returning players, and that also was my, let's say, more or less the biggest focus, right? But here is the problem for illiquidity. All right, let's address your cope. But, okay, let's address your cope. Let's literally, here. Why this is bad? Why this is bad? Think for 1 second. Why do you think this is bad? If you can think for 1 second, 2 steps ahead, you'll immediately know why this is bad. Do you not understand that dial-in has no 50-50, it's on discount? You can get dial-in for cheaper. It costs you less money, less pulls to get dial-in. Plus you can get her weapon, there's no 75-25. That's why, it's more cost-effective. If you're telling a new player, hey, it was better that you got this Norma instead of discounted dial-in, you spent more pulls, and dial-in is still gonna get the job done. Yeah, but that you got baited. Then you got baited. If you were a new player or returning player who pulled Norma, I'm sorry, you got baited then. Then you misplayed, you got baited, yes. Is dial-in weapon worth it? Absolutely, really good. Really good, especially for the ghost price. That's what I'm saying. And people who are saying, but we couldn't know that this would happen with the stunner, like, that was a precedent. Dial-in Juf of Pool, we were warning you. I had several videos of mine telling you of that situation. Actually, let me bring it up. Let me bring up the glue, actually. Because I believe it was in my Sigrid video, or which one of the videos I addressed Norma. I actually called out the stunner coming out in 3.2 in one of these videos. Which one was it? Does anybody remember which video was it? Because I believe one of these videos here, I exactly warned you about 3.2 stunner, even before drip marketing. I'm just trying to remember, does anybody know which video was? Fuck. Because there were so many for Secret. Shit. Okay, I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, I know. I just don't know which video. Because I had so many of this. Okay, maybe it was here. Maybe it was here. I will try to find it. Give me a sec, okay? I will try to find it. Okay, let me get a link for this. Let's see. It could be. It could be. Okay. Let's see. Give me a sec. Did new player really care about which starter they need to pull? I mean, yes. If you watched my video, probably did care. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. You saw better of New World, Old Rich Poor. Okay. Oh, here. I found it. I found the video. It's right this one. Okay, I found the video. Watch this. Look at the date. Look at the fucking date. So, okay. I found the glue. 8 minutes. Okay, watch this. 4 weeks ago, July 7. I think I mentioned it here. I think I mentioned it somewhere here. Update, and a few patches later, matter that much. If you already have Dial-In and another starter like Jufufu, I don't think you should be looking into Norma, because if you go anything by season 2, remember when Jufufu came in 2.0 update and a few patches later Dial-In showed up, right? So something like that might happen for season 3, and the likelihood of like potentially like a wind stunner or any other stunner will probably happen, and that stunner, yeah, maybe that's why you watch me. Maybe that's why you watch me, buddy. So I warn you, so I tell you, because like, yeah, look at the date, bro. It wasn't that hard to predict, because we had precedents. Yes, only have one use of it for each character and weapon. It's for one character and one weapon. That's what I, like, I've been warning you. I've been also warning, I've been telling, like, if I know not everybody watched me back then, you know, it's fine, it's okay. But, you know, should Roxy be built? Yeah, here is another thing regarding Roxy. I would wait for Roxy to see more beta changes, whether she gets more buffed or what they're gonna do with her, right? I would wait more for them to cook with Roxy, because she was very unfinished. She still doesn't even have mindscapes and stuff like that. So I would wait for Roxy, okay? I would wait for Roxy. Even if Roxy gets nerfed or doesn't end up being like super strong, you can just chill with that discounted Dial-In / free Coleda if you have it. It's really cost effective for new players. It's gonna get the job done. That's the most important part. It's gonna get the job done, and your gems are safely saved for the actual new better shit. Yes. And Dial-In is extremely valuable to get, because even when you get the better stunner, she's gonna be in your second team, and you got her for less gems because she's discounted. And that's the important part. That's the very important part. If Dial-In was not discounted, then this strategy would be very different. Yes, but because of that discount, it changes a lot. That's literally it. Yeah, you can also do that, Dogzilla. That also, I literally mentioned in my latest video when I talked about Claret, I think. You know, just get 300 teams, unga bunga, easy. Yeah, that's what I wanted to address, right? What do you think about Windstar overall? She will be neutral as most of the bosses. Depends. You rocks with Cake Bringer. That's also, I don't... Here is the thing, guys. Here is the thing, right? Here is the thing. If Sunbringer could be a new class, Sunbringer would be another new fucking class or some bullshit. You never know, right? At this point, everything's possible, because they already released 2 new elements and 1 new class in the year. They might do another one as well. It's great marketing, right? You never fucking know, man. That's why I would be very careful. And I personally don't know if they want to push, like, because I believe there was a rumor. Yeah, there was a rumor about let me is this the right one? Wait. Fuck, what's the... Wait. I need my subreddit shit. Wait, is it here? It's here. Okay. All right. So yeah, let me take a look, because there were some rumors as well that supposedly they don't know about Sunbringer, whether they want her to be like 3 separate characters or 1 character combined. They don't know how they're gonna do that. Like we'll see what happens. Obviously, if it's gonna be 3 separate Sunbringers, it's gonna be its own team, and Roxy's not gonna be their best in slot. But if, let's say, she's herself only 1 character, then Roxy could be best in slot on release, but maybe relegated to second best option down the line, which is still fine. Phoenix is probably gonna be, according to rumors. Yeah, there's some rumors, right? So let me show you some rumors, boys. Okay. Yeah, let me show you some rumors. All right. From the Discord. All right. Let me find the glue. Yeah, give me a sec, because there are some. Okay, I found it. Yeah, also Severian is gonna be playable by the looks of it. The dude. Okay. Let me find it. Okay, these are some rumors, boys. Okay. What is the thing? All right, does this work? Yeah, these are some rumor. Oh shit, it doesn't work. Wrong one. Yeah, wait, this was the wrong one. Fuck. This was the one. Okay. Yeah, so supposedly Cecilia might be playable. Or at least someone named Cecilia. There is a rumor for future characters. And also, Ram third teammate isn't out yet. It's said to be Phoenix, who will replace Arya, Jane Burn, / Premier, whoever you run with Ram right now. It's big grain of salt, but it can happen. Just letting you know. There was also one for Severian, right? Let me find the Severian one. What was it, boys? Let me find it. Oh boy. Okay, what the fuck is the Severian one? Oh, it was on Reddit. That one was on Reddit, right? Was it on Reddit? Oh shit, was it removed? I mean, I have the picture saved. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that these are just rumors, right? I still wanted to include them. People might care. Okay, so info about Severian. He will appear in 3.2 story and event. He will have a new model. He will be playable. That's some leaks from some Exa guy or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce this name. Yeah, supposedly. Severian Manscape, yeah, I know you bought. Like, guys, HSR collab with this is a mistake. Like, Zenless on Zero community HSR. Oh, yeah, guys, I also want to show you something very interesting. I don't know if LG is still here, but I want to show you the most popular Zenless on Zero YouTuber. It's actually insane. Let me show you if I can find it. Tier list. Let me see if I can find it. What's her name? It's a girl. Okay, was it her? Okay, guys, this is the most popular Zelda Zone Zero YouTuber. What have you noticed about this YouTuber? Nothing against her. She's great. This is the most popular Zelda Zone Zero YouTuber. Look at the views. Look at the viewership. What's the trick? They don't talk about the gameplay. It's only about the character themselves. Which is my point all the time. When I was talking about like how people are engaged with this game on the social media and shit, it's more about people who are engaged with the characters, not really with the gameplay aspect. Right? Because this is probably like the biggest Zelda Zone Zero channel you guys have not heard about because it doesn't include gameplay. It's everything around the characters of Zelda Zone Zero, but not the gameplay, right? So I just wanted to let you know that like yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, you see, these are like tier lists or things based like, it's not gameplay. It's not really like gameplay, end game, whatever. It's more like something you would see in Genshin. Yeah, but this is the majority. That's why these videos get so many more views, because there are more people who would look up for the characters than the gameplay. And I kind of came to a conclusion. Why I think this game will... Nah, it's not a bad thing. This is my own observation. Yeah, it's basic. Yeah. And this is why I came to the conclusion that this game is definitely never going to be mainstream. Because of menu... How do you call it? The menu I don't know if it's the right word. Menu simulator gameplay, where you have like everything through menus. You don't have like an open world and that shit, which normies want, right? Normies kind of want that, open areas or whatever. This type of mobile, primarily like, hey, I do everything through the menu type of shit. I don't think they like that, right? I think that's happening. Yeah, pretty much Dogzilla. But that was quite an eye opener, because I saw this. I was like, wait, this is the biggest YouTuber, and they don't even talk about the game play, specifically gameplay. That was like, wow, man. I was like, wow. Yeah, time to start doing anything but gameplay if you want viewership for ZZZ. Feels bad, man. Yeah, but I'm just saying, that's the biggest ZZZ YouTuber. It's bigger than Kete or what, like, has more views, I think, and everything. Which is insane. Yeah, endfield kind of showed themselves in the foot. It is whatever. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, guys. I'm not saying, like, hear me out. Guys. I'm not saying it's a bad thing that the game is not going to be mainstream. I'm just putting out my observation. That's all. Like, from what I'm observing, like, I don't really care that much. But that is actually one thing I care. I just want the devs to stop pushing the game, trying to go mainstream when it's not going to go fucking mainstream. Yeah, that's one thing I would wish the devs did. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's one thing I would wish. The devs to not be like, trying certain shitty things that don't work out anyway, because you're not going to get those normies. Razor 70 days away from endfield. What do you mean endfield? I don't care. It looks like the Miel sells with less than Yisheng Wang. It is what it is. Why Severin will be free? I don't know. I think all because HSR fans don't like these are peer people. Yeah, I think HSR and L0 community lives in the West. I don't think they mesh well together. I generally think Vuva and ZZZ bros get better along than HSR ZZZ. That's my vibe, Chuck. At least in the West. Like YouTube space and streaming space specifically. I don't know about Twitter. I don't use Twitter. Hear me out. There's Remiela bait too now. She's a Void Hunter. Yeah, if people want to know the Norma situation, I addressed it at the start of this VOD. Just check the first 30 minutes of the video. I explain everything. Yeah, I know, but it's still better. Like, the communities are more, like, with each other. What would you like wanting collab? Honestly, there's so many characters, it would be hard, man. Hard to choose, bro. Whatever works. You reacted to gacha. I mean, guys, okay, fine. I'll do gacha revenue very quickly because I don't really care about it, but sure. What do you want me to tell? Good job, great success. Yeah, what do you want me to say, buddy? Yeah, what do you want me to say? My casino is better than your casino. Is that what you want me to say? Smile. Yeah, like, where's Enfield? Actually, I'm curious, where the fuck is Enfield, bro? Wow, Sword Stuff made a lot of money. Good for them. They advertise so much. Yeah, they still going strong. Ooh, I like the boycott of lads. That's great. Yeah, Enfield, like, I don't know, man. What, like, guys. I don't do normie content. I don't think so. It's much more, let's say, specialized. Error below lads. Yeah, still below lads somehow. It is, yeah, Docker. I mean, it was not going on much that month. It was kind of like a dead week month. Is there going to spend in Yeah. Nah, they boycotted. They literally boycotted super hard in China. And the other bar says, yeah, I mean, that's great. I mean, and this, like, here is the thing. And it is probably a financial success for them. They probably already made all the money from it. Probably. I don't know. Depends how much like how much their stuff costed, right? I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised they already made money back with the game. They probably made the money back and more with NTA. Whether it's bad or good, I still think they. I think financially they're probably okay. Hopefully, at least. Yeah. Don't you guys want to watch Razor Guy during the boss? Oh my god. Guess only taking me from installing Enfield. Yeah, I mean, I got Arcane too, and I really haven't even played her, man. I just stopped caring about Enfield. Like, it's like a guitar. Like, you know that feeling where you just stop caring? That happened with WoW as well. I just, like, one day I quit and I went to play Final Fantasy 14. I just stopped caring. Like, whether it was good or bad. Also, guys, I heard the Blizzard situation. Holy fuck, man. That's terrible what happened with them. I heard about it just today. Because all those years, I thought they did some crazy shit. Turns out they didn't, and feels it's too late, but feels bad for those people, right? Look it up. They were found not supposedly all that stuff with Blizzard working culture was not real. It was proven in court. It was not real. TLDR, the Blizzard devs were not fucking weirdos or doing some weird shit. That, you know, happened like we're talking about like a few years ago. Check it up. Check it up if you can check it out. There's probably people covering it, right? Um, yeah, they weren't. They weren't. You can check it up. Yeah, it was proven in court. It was proven in court. Yeah. I just learned today. And you know, imagine you thought about those people for years, one thing, and then like, oh shit, they were not doing that actually. Fuck, man. Yeah, now it's too late. Okay, so I don't think good luck. It's the government, buddy, or like whatever the fuck you have over there in California. Good luck. Have fun, guys. Anyways, um, there was another thing I wanted to check. Yeah, you guys sent me something else as well. Let me check. Like, it's not gonna be super long stream. I didn't plan to stream at this hour. I wanted to stream tonight. Maybe I'll still stream tonight. Maybe I won't. Actually, maybe I'll do it tomorrow morning. I don't know. I was taking a break. I was still pumping YouTube videos. Like, you know, also, guys, I would like to thank you for all the support, right? Because, like, my latest YouTube videos are blowing up really well. I think we got like 300 subscribers in like 3 days or some shit. Maybe not 300, like 200, right? So, yeah, thank you for the support. Thank you for the support here. Very much appreciated, right? Very, very cool. Okay, yeah. Also, guys, I will have another Silver Palace live stream where we're gonna do service together. We're gonna do all the service together, one stream before the beta ends for Silver Palace, so we can get into close beta 3. That's one thing I do need to do. I didn't play Silver Palace much though. Simply because I didn't feel like I didn't want to burn myself. I learned from endfield that I don't want to burn out. Yeah. While I agree we have too many elements now, new glass a bit too much, they still have some fire to the new stuff, Richard Norman. Yeah, I mean, only not, yeah, I mean, that's only mobile. Like, obviously, Enfield made some money on PC and shit like that too, right? Actually, is Enfield even on consoles? Wait, I have a question. Is Enfield even on consoles? Wait, now that I think about it, is Enfield on consoles? Pyro's M4 thoughts, I mean, it's whatever. Probably not. Here is my situation, guys. I'm currently focusing only on ZZZ because now ZZZ algorithm is really hot, and I don't want to do the mistake of last year when I was like pushing some Enfield stuff in between when the algo had like 20-30k people tuned in for ZZ videos. So I'm not doing that mistake. I'm just focusing like right now on ZZZ because that's where like my algo is at the moment, and it works really great, like really great. But there will be situations in the future. Like when things chill down for ZZZ, I will do stuff like that. Yeah, sure. I still kind of like figuring out how I want to do shorts specifically. Maybe I'll make the Norma thingy a short as well. We'll see. Yeah, I don't really like. Enfield doesn't get like. They have to. Okay, I will address this very quickly, right? on Google Trends, and this is specifically for content creators. I'm going to talk about content creation for a second and YouTube viewership, specifically YouTube viewership, right? We're going to go YouTube. For context, YouTube is used by like 2 billion people, so it matters, right? So if you look at Zelda Zone Zero and you look at yeah, but that's not the content I do. I don't care about Factory. Okay, so if you go past 90, let's go 30 days. Actually, it's going to be better. If you go past 30 days, you can see how little endfield has search traction on YouTube. If you're making content for endfield, you are breaking your channel. The people looking up for endfield content is basically 3 times smaller almost than ZZZ. And ZZZ is also smaller than Vuva. Like Vuva was the golden mine, and I did a mistake to drop that content, like dropping coverage of the game back in 2024. Actually, they're about head to toe now because of ZZ anniversary. But outside of anniversary, ZZ is always kind of like on top on YouTube, right? Now it's very close to Vuva, right? But like Vuva does not have like it's a regular patch now, right? But like Vuva historically has more search on YouTube than ZZZ. Same with HSR. HSR also has, actually, it's a bit less now because Anniversary ZZZ, like I said, has a lot of views now. But yeah, that's true. That's true. And that's another thing. Like, that's why I have probably more CC streaming at American times and shit because, yeah. Ads, you get paid more from US viewers. That's true. That is true, actually, yes. Unlucky. Yeah, but that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. It's more interest. And like here, I want to address this. I'm not doing this to be like, oh my god, this is better or worse than the other thing. I don't care about that. I'm just trying to point out the fact that content creation for endfield, if you're a content creator, is fucking bad to do. That's what I'm trying to point out with this, that like the YouTube search, people searching up for endfield is really low. Same for Neverness to Everness has probably more than endfield. Like endfield is at the bottom. Yeah, even NT has more than, not much more, but like that's I'm assuming that's low too. That's my point, right? That's my point. That's why, like, as a content creator, you probably don't see many endfield CCs who do like videos outside of sponsored content. It's not necessarily because they dislike the game, but it's because it's not worth to do it. Because people are not looking up for the content. Regardless if you dislike or like the game, it doesn't change the reality. People are not looking up for it. Yeah, Genshin has the most, right? Like, Genshin is basically the normie game. Genshin is the normie gacha game, has the most normies. If you want to be like the biggest, super big, Genshin would be the way. And if you got it from COVID, like there are so many streamers who exploded with COVID. Some took good advantage of that, some flopped. It is what it is, right? But like that was a great boost if you took advantage of that. These are, yeah. I would say HSR is probably the closer thing as well. HSR is also kind of like normie territory as well, somewhat. Yeah, but here is the thing. I also want to address another thing. This meat. Better gacha doesn't automatically mean it's a better game. And I watched the Ricardo video talking about the gacha activism thingy. And like I said, better gacha, if the gameplay is not good, doesn't make it good. Same with Endfield. If Endfield as gameplay was really good but had shitty gacha, it would be actually successful. If Endfield was like really good gameplay with a shittier gacha, it would be successful still. People are willing to tolerate a shittier monetization if the gameplay is really, really fucking good. And that happens so many times throughout the years. Yeah, probably. That's the problem for me, yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, Freely Graded. Like, that's the thing. Like, ZZZ is not really I would consider ZZ not to be the normies game, probably. Yeah, that's what I think, right? But like I said, the gacha revenue, you know, it's Genshin is always gonna be on the like super high because it's think of it like this. Genshin is like the Minecraft of gacha games. And Minecraft is like the most normie of the fucking normie games out there. That's kind of what Genshin is now. It's like it's the gacha game that normies play. Like everybody, all walks of life, just like Minecraft, right? And there's so many like I even know there's so many like big CCs who cover Genshin or CCs who cover Genshin are quite successful who came literally from Minecraft. No, Minecraft, because Minecraft you have like people of all walks of life playing it, like Genshin. I knew in Genshin people who are like 50 years old women playing this shit. Stuff like that. Like you'll be surprised how many different demographics play Genshin. Just like Minecraft. Just saying, yeah, just saying, man. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. I don't think it is the Roblox of gachas. No. But yeah, that's the thing I wanted to address. Like Nikke had the half anniversary, so that makes sense. I think it was a half anniversary still. This part, right? Yeah, yeah, but that's the thing, though. It's basically it's primarily normies. Really? I don't think so. Just a fact. Yeah, that's just saying. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, HSR is still big, right? Plus, HSR is a mobile game, so it kind of makes sense they are at the top, right? It totally makes sense. Yeah, I forgot to play music. Oopsie. All right. Yeah, basically, it makes sense. Then so many moms pulling. Man, not exactly right, but Anti looks amazing on the tag other games, but yeah. It is not polished. Like I think the problem with what people have. Okay, another thing I want to address regarding NT. The problem with NT is the city stamina for many people. They don't fucking like city stamina. And guess which game has city stamina as well? Silver fucking Palace. Yeah, that's what scares me about Silver Palace the most. The fucking city stamina. Yep. And if I have a podcast in the future, that's the shit I'm gonna focus on. I'm like, get that shit out, man. Like, if I had to choose between a shittier gacha or city stamina, remove the city stamina. That's the worst shit ever, man. Doing mini games, it's daily. It's fucking daily, bro. You have to do daily mini games because in Silver Palace, city stamina is a separate daily stamina. It's not even weekly like in NT. In NT is like, okay, it's a weekly. In Silver Palace, it's a fucking daily, bro. You got a daily race, daily play poker, daily do bartending to spend the fucking city stamina. Yeah, but it still sucks. I don't fucking want to do that. I don't want to be like, hey, I have to do mini games every fucking day. Like, holy fuck. What is city stamina? So for those who don't know what is city stamina, it's a separate stamina bar. So for those who don't know what the city stamina is, in Neverness to Everness, it's a separate stamina bar that can only be spent when you do mini game activities. And you need to spend this bar every week because if you don't, you miss out on resources. They also did the same shit in Silver Palace, where beside the normal stamina, you're gonna have the city stamina, where you have to do mini game activities daily to not miss out on these rewards. So it's not like, hey guys, I'm spending stamina to farm my gear and done for the day. It's gonna be like, hey guys, I'm spending stamina to farm gear and then I have to do mini games to spend the other stamina so you also get resources from there. Fun. And then your dailies become, instead of 5-10 minutes, become like 20-30 minutes, and you're doing like 10-20 minutes of fucking mini games. And you're gonna be like, oh man, fuck. And even if you tell me it's only 5-10 minutes, it's still every fucking day 10 minutes of mini games. Fuck no. That's what they need to remove. That's the worst part, in my opinion, beside other like optimization and shit, that's gonna break the game. The city stamina is gonna break Silver Palace before the gacha. I can assure you that's gonna be like, when people see that, like I've seen it, I was like, what? I have to do like 3, 4, 5 fucking horse races per day? Or bartending? Like, I think the stamina, yeah, yeah. The stamina for horse races was 30. 30 for horse racing, 30 for horse racing, and daily stamina is 240, so... So you had to do 8 horse races per day to spend all the stamina per day. Yeah, 2 types, just like NTE. Same shit as NTE, except it's daily instead of weekly. Ah, okay, oh yeah, got it, yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. And also, I believe, another thing, I think endfield ruined a lot of upcoming gachas for me, because now I'm way more like, you know, I put way more shit under the microscope harder when I see shit like that, like the city stamina and stuff like that. I just get like, oh shit, not this again. Type shit. Yeah, I think, yeah, because they removed the, yes, team. Let me explain. Because they forced to remove the new character. If you don't know, in Lads, there was a new character supposed to be released at that time, and they literally removed him, so they couldn't buy it, even if they wanted to. Have you reached? Yeah, I did. It's Shield Defense. Spiral Abyss, same shit, nothing special. It's the regular slop. Regular endgame slop. And it's probably 2 weeks, every 2 weeks, not a weekly, right? Yeah, with the timer, of course. Like, guys, I think people are putting too much hope in Silver Palace to be like the savior of gacha or some shit. It's not gonna be, boys. All you can do is like pray they don't fuck up more. Like, yeah, please, can you not do the city stamina? Can you please optimize this shit that actually runs on other PCs as well? You know, shit like that first. And obviously the gacha too would be nice, but like, the premise of the game is good, though. At least the premise of Silver Palace is good. Let's put it that way, right? At least that is good, and I'll take it. Happily, I'll take it, right? Even if they're all yeah, the story was fun. I enjoyed Silver Palace story was actually very fun for me. I had the blast. I was engaged. I was actually quite down when it abruptly ended in the beta. Yeah, fair Dogzilla, absolutely, I agree with that. AG is the best game, but I know it's not for everyone. Ouch. Why don't you play NT? Because combat. The devs are not focusing on combat, and there's no type of content for me to make. I like to make meta-focused videos, pull value videos. How can I make such content when the game doesn't have combat gameplay? And I also don't, like, I'm not engaged by the game without the combat gameplay. That's another thing as well. There's like, same thing with Enfield. I wasn't engaged past the initial stuff, right? Initially it was like, it's cool, it's nice, it felt, you know, it's different than what I'm used to with the 4 characters on the field. It's kind of nice gimmick, you know, looks fancy, but then when I got those end game quote-unquote modes to play Umbral Monument, yada yada, they were just kind of like, yeah, hi, what's up, Swai? How do you do? Yeah, welcome. Hi. So yeah, welcome YouTube Frogs, welcome Twitch Frogs. I'm Razor, Smile. I cover also leaks on my channel, if you don't know. Yeah. And in the near future, me and LG gonna have a yap. We're gonna have like a little podcast for ZZZ. I think we're gonna talk about like the upcoming characters, the current situation, meta, the new classes, yeah, the uncast for ZZZ basically, yeah. We could also maybe have something for Silver Palace, but I think he only played like 2 hours, so I don't know if he wants to do that. That smile wasn't supposed to be said, I always say smile. I even did that, even before I was a streamer, I sometimes say like smile. Like in Discord calls, just like smile. Because when I was in a call, there was no like, there wasn't like a face cam, and I just said smile. Because they couldn't see me smiling, so I just said smile. And it just carried over, okay? Rosa never smiled at us. Well, she's busy with me. Yeah. Yeah, guys. I also been playing some Skyrim. Yeah, I've been playing some Skyrim, specifically Nolvus mod. And yeah, I made a female character. She's called Rosa. I build mage, bro. Say what? What am I supposed to say? Yeah, I'm playing some real games off stream and I'm having a blast. I'm having fun. The holiday is great. Yeah, I'm having a blast, man. Is it? No, it's Nolvus. It's a fully. It's like 3,000 mods or some shit. It's like 3,000 mods. It's completely reworked game. It's more like it becomes like a hack and slash type of game. It's so much better. It's really good. It's really good. You gotta release Sevilla Garden. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, so they have a link for mod. I mean, Skyrim. It's this. Literally this. You just download this shit, but you need the premium. You kind of need the premium from the mod website or whatever it's called. You know the website for mods? It's like $5 or something. Because it's 3,000 mods, buddy. But it does look really fucking good, man. It does look really. It looks like a different fucking game, bro. Yeah, just saying. It looks much better. But yeah, it's fun. Nah, dude, nah. I've been having a blast. Already, yeah, pretty much. But yeah, guys, did you miss me? I hadn't streamed in a while. I was just relaxing, chilling. Do you guys prefer? Okay, guys, I have a question. Do you prefer these hour streams or morning hour streams? I could also maybe try to stream around this, like afternoon as well, if I can. I could also try afternoon streams. Yeah, I probably won't stream tonight. Because I already stream right now. So I kind of don't want to stream twice. I was missing until you did the order. Yeah, you're just rage baiting, bro. Watch the mod. Okay, so yeah, for people who are confused what happened, watch the first, I don't know, 20-30 minutes of this VOD. I'll have the video public on YouTube so you can watch it as well after the stream. Yeah, just literally said, just watch the start of the video. It explains everything. It's okay. As well, your report, this is better for me. Yeah, that's the problem. Sleeping while checking the stream. It is, yeah, fair. Yeah. I missed the endfield streams. Oh god. Okay. You know what I need to find? Yeah, wait. Okay, you guys sent me something else too. Oh, wait, what the fuck is this? Wait, the fuck is this? Oi. Wait, what's the button for full screen F? Okay. What the fuck, man? This is the old Hoyo, boys. Yeah, it's actually old Hoyo. You can do that in Hockey Impact, bro. Yeah, you can do that in Hockey Impact. Okay, let's see Steam DB Zenless on 0. Actually, I'm curious what happened. How is this name? Whoa, wait, still 14,000. Okay. Oh, I mean, hey, that's a lot. I thought it would be lower. Hey, that's kind of cool. I mean, hey. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah, I thought it would dip. I was expecting to be below 10,000 when I clicked here. I did not expect to be this much. I thought it would be way lower. I thought it would be like way lower. We have the new Hollow Zero today. Blue Archive on Steam. Yeah, that's fucking cooked, man. I heard the situation. Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking, yeah, I was originally thinking, I don't think I'm gonna make a separate Norma video. I'll just use this VOD and people can watch it, right? To address the Norma situation. But the next video I have in mind is probably gonna be maybe an early value discussion for these characters. And in that video also, we'll emphasize certain things more. Yeah. Actually, I want to make a... Actually, no. There's another thing I almost forgot, because I have it written down. Wait, let me find what I've written down. Yeah. I have 2 videos actually planned. One video is gonna be rumors, speculation for upcoming characters, specifically Severian, Phoenix, and there's also gonna be supposedly Sicilian. So maybe like a rumor video type of shit I might want to do. And also, I don't know if people want to do this, care about this. Do you guys want a video where I go in more detail how armorer class works? Yeah. Do you want me to go over a video where I go over like everything compiled for how all of these mechanics work? Like gash, maim, laceration multiplier, blah blah blah. Do you guys care about that? If you care, I could do that. Those are 2 separate videos. Yeah, I could do a video where I talk about Phoenix and upcoming leaked rumored characters. Because there are some rumors like what it's gonna work with, some speculation, potential planning, how to not break your pools. And just as a reminder, boys, just a quick self-glaze. Where was that video again? Right here. Guys, just a quickie. Was it here? Book came in 2.0 update. Just a quickie, boys. And a few patches later. Look at the date. July 7th. Dial-in showed up, right? So something like that might happen for season 3. And the
I think it's
like
idea.
Actually, like a wind stunner. July 7th. Yeah, that's why you watch me. Because I will give you good predictions. Yeah, this was July 7th. I called it out. All those people who watched here, you're like, hey, you knew. Yeah. Can you make a vote on how to pull better, not lose if you go pit every time? No, but I can tell you that you can get dial-in with no 50-50. No insider leak. Just good precedent / speculations. And yeah, this was also for 3.2. Any other stunner will probably happen. And that stunner is probably going to be better than Norma. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. That's the thing. Nah, no desire leak, just good speculation. I've been playing these gachas for so long, bro, that it's kind of like, you know, you have a sense for this stuff, I suppose. And especially, there are certain, how to put it, patterns or precedents with Hoyo games, and it's kind of not difficult to predict for CCC certain things. The only surprising factor was like, oh, they were willing to add a new class beside the new 2 new elements already. That's sure, that was like a, oh wait, surprise moment, but it still didn't change things down the line much. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so let me see my playlist. How long is the playlist? Oh shit, it just ended, I realized. Okay, let me find some more music. Okay, let me see what I have. There's so much AI music now. Okay, this is real. Okay, Final Fantasy. Cheap. I'm not sure about that. Okay, let's try this. To queue. Okay. Alright. Do you have any explanation for our new free character, Severian? I don't think he's gonna be... Oh yeah, guys. You know what Severian is gonna tell us? Actually, boys, you know what the dude is gonna tell us? That Void Hunter is coming right after. That's what the dude is gonna be there for. He's like, hey boys, I'm the signal. I'm signaling. Void Hunter is right after me. So whenever they market that dude, you're gonna be like, that's the signal, boys. Save your pulse. That's how the CC devs will signal you, hey, Void Hunter is coming. Yeah, he's gonna be like, he's great signal. He's good for signaling when you're pulling the real shit. He's useful for that. Yeah, just watch the VOD. Just watch the VOD. Unless if you want more, huh? You want more PvP? You want to 1v1 me, huh? Yeah. Actually, there was a good video. Actually, wait. There was a video I might want to react from Arigato. Actually, maybe there was something interesting. Quitting gacha game because of the community. Can I put the endfield picture here? Can I put the endfield picture? Does that work? should I watch this video? I can relate. I can relate. Guys, want me to react to this one? I can do a react. It's fine. We can do a quickie, surely. Oh yeah, I don't think so. Nah, Anki, dude, you guys forgot when people were telling in endfield discords that I deserve to be cyberbullied and shit. Like, I can tell you there is a big factor of the community as well, pushing me away from the game as well. That was also a big proponent to it, I would say. Or component to it, yeah. ESL need to be, yeah, exactly. That's true, but still, it didn't help, you know, because you couldn't even make the content calling out bad things about the game without getting blasted. Yeah, I don't know. Should we watch this video? Quitting a gacha game because of the community. Should we watch this video, guys? Press 1 if you want me to watch the video. Press 2 if you don't want me to watch the video. Yeah, press 1 if you want me to do react slop. Yeah, fair. Yeah, it's Honkai. Okay, you guys want me to watch. Alright. We'll do some react. Fine. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Everybody wants me to react. Okay, guys, you just want me to react and shit. When do I play the game? When do I play the game, boys? Yeah, when do I play some ZZZ? Yeah, a country. No joke. Yeah, okay. Never. Alright. Never. One day. Yeah, I know.
The topic of today's video is one that I believe a majority of people haven't fully grasped the circumstances of, hence why I'm interested in talking about it. A few days ago, a Twitter user by the name of Para drew
Yo, what's up? Yeah, I had to dress some stuff, that's why, what? Nothing special.
A lot of attention to themselves for posting that they're quitting Wuthering Waves, a game which they were a day one player of. The reason they gave had nothing to
Actually, before I start, another thing I want to address very quickly. When will you do this story? Probably over the weekend or one of these days. I'll do... How long is the story? Can I do it in one sitting? I'm not going to do it right now.
A lot of attention to themselves for posting that they're quitting Wuthering Waves.
Wait, this has, 550k views? 550k views, quitting WoW as a day one player. The game itself is a game I would recommend to anyone interested in open up, but the community to access to press even guess should speak. What? This has to be a rage bait. Wait, there's no fucking... He's not a content creator, right? He's not a content creator. I would understand if he's a content creator and he doesn't want to deal with the community or something in general, right? This is not a content creator, yeah? Because just want to confirm, this is not a CC, yeah? If this is just a player, what the fuck, bro? If this is just a player, what the fuck, man? If you're... Okay, guys. If you're a player, you don't have to engage with the community. If you're a content creator, you have to engage with the community. That's the big fucking difference. So there could be a situation as a CC, I would understand. I'm talking in generals, generic, right? Let's say you play a video game that you really like, but the community is really obnoxious and like, okay, I'm gonna stop covering this game because of the community, right? Like, I would understand something like that, but just as a player, like, yeah, get off Twitter, buddy, or some shit, right? Yeah.
Waves, a game which they were a
oh, you mean they get paid? Yeah, they get paid from this, yeah.
day one player of. The reason they gave had nothing to do with WoWa itself, which they actually still recommend to people. Rather, it's the community of Wuthering Waves that was the primary reason for their departure. This caused...
Can I make a... I could do this for... Actually, I could do this for endfield. I could rage bait this with endfield. Other people would care, though. I don't have the check mark, so what's the point? What's the point?
Rather, it's the community of...
What do you mean a random person on Twitter? Andreas, this post has 550k. It clearly went viral within the gacha space.
Wuthering Waves that was the primary reason for their departure. This caused quite a stir within the replies and quote retweets from both the Wooba community and third parties with their own opinions of the situation itself and the responses.
Actually, let me correct this. Let me correct this.
The Wooba community and third parties with their own opinions.
With their own agendas. What opinions, buddy? When they got those comments, everybody has a fucking agenda, man. I think that is the generous big part is the social, but social just because they don't have to engage online doesn't mean they don't want to. That is true, Demi Himbo, but at the same time, if it's that bad, you don't have to, you're not forced to engage with the community. And there are certainly places outside of Twitter that you don't have whatever the fuck Twitter is. You have probably some chill discords with rules like no drama, whatever. And if you wanted like a social community for a game, you could just find one of those discords and not fucking Twitter. Yeah. You literally went to the fucking PvP war zone and then you're like, why is it so bad here? I mean, whatever, it's fucking chill. I don't know. Yeah, whatever, it's chill. That's where you go.
Of the situation itself and the responses that followed. Now, I know what some of you watching might be thinking, but I actually have no interest in talking about the problem with the Wuthering Waves community or comparisons to be made with another community and Woowa. I instead want to look at a common rebuttal made towards—
Okay, but here is one thing I want to address quickly.
no interest in talking about the problem with the Wuthering Waves community or comparisons to be made with another—
If you made the comparisons, whether you like it or not, people would click harder on that type of content.
Another community and Woowa. I instead want to look at a common rebuttal made towards the post.
Okay,
that
let's
it's
see.
not a problem because Woowa is a single-player game. As while this response at a surface level is a valid counterpoint, it's actually a lot more complicated than that. Let's quickly go over the value of this statement before I give my counterpoints. In the context of a multiplayer game, direct social interactions with other players is inevitable, and the actions of other players is a variable that you have no control over.
Yep, that's why I don't play League of Legends. It's fucking bad, boys. Avoid this shit at all costs. You wanna compete? You wanna PvP? Play 1v1. Even Tyler 1 learned the way. He now plays fighting games or some shit, right? Yeah, no variables. It's just you, buddy. It's the best. The best PvP game, it's 1v1. It's just you. Nobody to blame. You know, no other external variables you can't control.
Most instances,
He's still sure. But like he's been playing other shit too.
your only options for dealing with a problematic player is to either leave the session yourself or report them and cross your fingers that action is actually taken. Gacha games being primarily single-player games do not have this issue. Other players cannot have a direct negative influence on your experience of these games under any normal circumstances.
Actually, I want to address this. What he means by normal circumstances, I like that he added this part under normal circumstances because there was a abnormal circumstance in Genshin. Remember the hack in Genshin where people were like joining your world with Kave and deleting your assets permanently from your map? And they were ruining your experience. So I like this little Easter egg he put here, basically by saying that like it happened. Yeah, there are circumstances, that it can happen.
Because of this, any discourse found on social media doesn't actually matter at any point while playing the game. You can simply choose to ignore it and continue playing, blissfully unaware of the toxicity running wild in some unknown corner online.
Yeah, also another thing about the community, specifically Reddit, I heard that Zenless Zone Zero, specifically ZZ Discussion, is being heavily censored. I heard that supposedly mods there are deleting negative or criticizing posts about the game. They're basically trying to sweep up things. Maybe they're trying to change its image or something, I don't know. Just Reddit being Reddit, bro. Where the fuck they do over there? Like, yeah, guys, I'll tell you one thing about Reddit. I've been using Reddit since 2009. Old Reddit was so much better, man. Whatever the fuck you have now there, like, ugh. Yeah, discussion labeled. Yeah, just saying.
Despite everything I said above, I still believe it is a completely acceptable reason to quit a gacha game if you have a problem with its community. Because for gacha games, the community is part of the experience for a lot of people when they play a gacha game.
I agree. It is. It is. But at the same time, you can find a different community. You're not forced to go to Twitter community to interact with, for example, ZZZ. I don't use Twitter. My interaction with the community is primarily from YouTube, Twitch, and I suppose Discord. And that's fine. It's okay. They're having a great time. I'm ignorant, whatever the fuck they're doing over on Twitter. I only hear stories whenever people like this post it on YouTube. Smile. Nah, Reddit is worse when they changed how they handle things.
Gaming as a whole has grown and expanded beyond what it was in its infancy, becoming its own culture through which people express themselves. The same goes for social media and its continued integration into the day-to-day lives of countless people. Gacha games themselves are their own subculture in gaming that greatly benefits from online interaction. Even the developers and publishers of gacha games recognize its value and actively pushes for social interaction.
Let me correct this. They're actively pushing for what's the actual emotional attachment for you to get attached to it. That's what they're pushing for. Attachment.
And community engagement all the time, even going beyond the boundaries of the game itself to not only promote their product, but also to normalize their game as a subculture. Here's what you need to understand that is a key element to successful gacha games. Community engagement is a form of content.
It is true. It is true. Like I said, remember that YouTube channel that I showed you earlier? The biggest YouTube channel for Zenless Zone Zero doesn't even, she doesn't even do gameplay content. Yeah, this is the biggest Zenless Zone Zero channel. These are all CZ videos with a lot of views and doesn't even have gameplay. It's just characters. It's basically things that are surrounding the characters, but not the actual gameplay, really. That's a sponsored video, 100%. Of course this is sponsored, bro. Of course it's sponsored. Like, do you even have to check? Yes, it's sponsored. Yes, it's sponsored. Like, do you even have to check? Like, yeah. But that's my point, right? This is if you want to be the biggest Zenless Zone Zero CC, this is what you need to do. It's not gameplay. You think it's meta, endgame, any guide videos? Fuck no, buddy. It's all about, will this X character fuck better with the Y character? Oh, yes. Very good. That's the engagement. What do you mean triple? What are you asking? What's up? Yeah, what are you asking? Yeah, what do you mean? Isn't this what it is? Smash, marry, kill. I rank ZZ characters by what I wear IRL. Ranking which ZZ characters you survive on a road trip with. Wait, she did a collab with ALG? Wait, what? When? Wait, locally the finally learns how to properly play the game. Oh, LG, you cheating, huh? Yeah. That's gameplay content. That's gameplay content right here. One video with gameplay content. Everything else, not really. It's a love with the stress of salary with trade. Yes. Now we're gonna have a yap. Yeah, guys. LG was here earlier. We already agreed that we're gonna have a discussion. Yap. For ZZZ. It's happening.
Engaging
It's
with
happening,
online
boys.
communities and talking about a game is a form of interaction with said game even when not actively playing it. You're still making a conscious decision to dedicate free time to something adjacently related and indirectly connecting yourself to that very ecosystem. And while this is not exclusive to the gacha genre greatly benefits from it because of the routine-like nature that these games cultivate out of their audiences. Forum discussions, videos, fan art, cosplay, memes, all of it and more.
Yeah, and also lots of these companies actually like they let you, even sell their merch or whatever. Like there are obviously some limitations, but like they're very hands-on off approach. Like they let you do lots of things, right?
Discussions, videos, fan art, cosplay, memes, all of it and more can keep people engaged with a gacha game without them ever having to play the game at that very moment.
Actually, even more. You can have people engaged with the characters without even playing the game. I seriously believe there's so many people on Zenless Zone Zero subreddits or whatever, they don't even play the game anymore. Or don't play the game, they're just there for the characters. I swear. Because like, if you look at the ZZ official, it's swarmed by fan art, anything but gameplay. Which I would not be surprised, right? Yeah.
Without them ever having to play the game at that very moment. If you were to take those away, then the only thing that's keeping them committed to a gacha game is their own personal interest for the game itself. And while there are those who have no problem with that, not everyone wishes to experience something by themselves in their own little self-contained bubble. This is especially the case in the event of downtime near the tail end of an ongoing patch.
This is true, and this is also where leaks come in. A combination of leaks plus community, you have a lot of things to talk about even when there's downtime of the game. And this is the biggest issue, for example, I had with endfield. It's not that it was just no leaks, it was also no drip marketing, no upcoming shit to talk about, and it was bad. It was like really, really bad, right?
As well as during those agonizingly drawn-out filler patches that every gacha will experience throughout their development. During these periods, the lack of content paired with the monotonous daily and weekly tasks is when a player is at their most vulnerable to hitting a breaking point with a game that they're playing every single day.
And that's why I generally believe that like Hoyo is more lax with leaks and shit, so they keep those players. I would be surprised if there is like a significant amount of people from, let's say, Genshin HSR who would probably quit the game in those downtimes if they didn't have the leaks to keep them glued. Like, it always feels like, they let it happen so people stay glued to the game, even in downtimes, more likely. Because I remember for me, when I used to play Genshin, like in COVID era, I was talking with friends like about upcoming characters on Discords and shit, and when there was nothing to do in the game, we're still chilling and just like being engaged with the like upcoming content, right? Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
Community interaction in that regard can step in to help alleviate that very fatigue as they await the next upcoming patch. And it goes even
Wait, what did you say here? The gang can still be alive even if the most drastic of death periods. Oh yeah, that's true. But also, community being strong enough is not enough. They still have to give you something. There has to be like either some leaks, drip marketing, something upcoming, something to talk about. There has to be some substance that the community can latch onto and talk about. Otherwise, you have like hot takes videos. Actually, yeah, I don't even know, guys. Would a hot take video be good? Like, because I've seen in some gacha games, they have like threads where it's like people write their hot takes and then the streamer, YouTuber goes over them. Is that a thing we could do for ZZZ? I don't know. It doesn't even work. Kind of like preparing for the vacation. It's probably that the preparation phase is actually where double level is the highest, not the actual vacation. Yeah. Yeah.
Alleviate that very fatigue as they await the next upcoming patch. And it goes even further than that when we consider how communities can improve or enhance someone's experience with these games. Sharing hidden
You make hot takes yourself just fine, I know.
Or off the beaten path discoveries that plenty of people end up missing, providing more content and even some valuable rewards. Story breakdowns and lore discussions that give those with a lesser appreciation
Oh yeah, by the way, this guy, a cat with blue hat, he stopped doing ZZZ content, I think. Or he stopped doing this for ZZZ.
For writing and world building, a window into the attention to detail these games have that goes unnoticed by many. Personal advice that helps struggling players to push their account progression in a positive direction.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. And when I tell you, some people get super fucking mad. And I'm like, bro, it ain't my fault they do this. I just tell you how to go about it, you know? Yeah, it's like, hey, they give you this starter on a discount and it's really still good. Yeah, go for that. Did he ever do this? I don't think he did. Who? Oh no, I think he did for ZZZ. No, I think he did like for updates. Like, what were the changes from the update patch notes or something? I think he did. Yeah, he did, but he stopped. Yeah, yeah. He used to, but he stopped. Maybe because he doesn't play the game anymore, or some other reasons. I don't know. Here is my thingy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to speculate openly. I don't know why. Let's put it that way.
All these things and much
Could be
more
many things,
are a
right?
near objective benefit to both
Although I love to speculate things. Smile.
casual and hardcore players of these games.
Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to say. Maybe just like ZZZ, not really normie game.
Goes beyond the basic desire of social interaction that a community can
Razor
aim
the
to
Brig
fulfill.
Merchant?
So
What do you
while
mean, bro?
I agree with the idea that gacha games can be played and enjoyed without engaging with its community, the statement undermines just how impactful an active community has on a gacha game and its players. I'd like to go over some smaller talking
I mean, there are certain gachas I play or played that I did not interact with community whatsoever. For a very long time, I didn't interact with Dokkan, like YouTube and shit. I just played it. Didn't care. Bro, why too much ad? I don't know. Get YouTube Premium. Ask YouTube. I don't fucking know. How am I supposed to know? I don't know. Watch me on Twitch. Maybe Twitch has less ads. Oh, wait. I don't think it does. I think Twitch has like 3-minute ads per hour or some shit. Yeah. Maybe get... Yeah. Imagine supporting the streamer. Smile. Yo, what's up, Zelski? I addressed everything. First 30 minutes of the video. Yeah, just get YouTube Premium. Easy. I have YouTube Premium on my other browser.
to go over some smaller talking points now regarding this before closing things.
Okay, guys. Okay, if you have a skill issue, let me teach you. You go here. You go on this fucking website. Not sponsored. Find the fucking YouTube Premium shit and buy it. I don't. You can also buy it for a year. I got it for a year. I think I got it like for $30 for a year or some shit. Yeah, you can get some. You know, it's the same shit you have for gachas, but for other shit. You know, like from YouTube, Spotify, all that shit. Not sponsored. Just letting you know, it's a thing you can do if you can't make VPN work for YouTube for whatever reason. You can. I don't know. I don't think there is, but it's a thing. Nah, they've been doing it for years, man. It's fine. I got my Gemini Pro for $5 for a year and a half. Yeah, dude. I was like, okay, I guess I'm using that shit. Easy. Yeah, just saying. Yeah, just saying. Yeah, I have YouTube Premium with a very good price. It's great for mobile, I suppose. Nah, there's no extension. It's very safe. I did it multiple times. I'm all fine. Yeah, it's just a link. You just get the link, you open the link, and voila, done. It's that fucking simple. They don't log on your account. They just send you a link. You accept the link. You open the link. Poof, you have the thingy. It worked. I used it like 3 times already. Nah, it's fine. It's actually Google link. It's actual Google link. No. It's a link from Google. It's a legit normal link. It's not no weird side or anything. It's actually like, yeah.
How impactful an active community has on a gacha game and its players. I'd like to go over some smaller talking points now regarding this before
that's good.
closing things out. If you're someone who thinks this is a gacha Twitter problem specifically and not a community problem, I'd agree, but also there's no real alternative that's like Twitter.
Sure, there isn't, but at the same time, if you don't want to handle it, you have other spaces. Like, I'm personally happy with just using YouTube, Discord, and Twitch community for ZZZ and these gachas I play. I'm happy that I don't have to deal with this. For Reddit, I only use it like for news, like, you know, to look at leaks and shit like that, right? I don't engage with those communities.
When compared to Reddit, Twitter is far more relaxed in its moderation and isn't poisoned by the reward structure that is upvotes, downvotes, and karma points.
Yeah, I agree. Reddit really sucks, man. You know what I really dislike about Reddit? When you have these official subreddits run by fucking devs themselves, and they're just like censoring and moderating shit to oblivion. No, I don't free liquidity.
YouTube lacks the same social features and tools that Twitter has, and putting together a video that acts as a vehicle for discussion cannot compete with a simple tweet in terms of accessibility and convenience for everyone. These are all the kinds of things that people subconsciously weigh the value of when choosing a social media platform. Twitter, of course, has its own problems, but its value outweighs said problems for countless people, so they will choose to continue to use Twitter. Another possibility is to curate your Twitter algorithm so you stop getting toxic and tribalistic posts. This one,
I mean, isn't it on Twitter kind of incentivized for you to rage bait because you make money off ads of how many people watched your video? Or like post or something if you have the blue check mark? Isn't it kind of the same shit as, yeah. Oh, wait. I like how no. Oh, wait. Are they still posting it? Wait, are they still posting shit on my. Wait, I thought I removed them. Wait, the stream. Wait. I thought I removed the stream elements. Do I have to ban them and they will stop posting? Wait, really? Holy fuck. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's yeah, because I don't want to log into their shitty website because it forces me to accept their new TOS. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that then, I suppose. Yeah, let me do that quickly. Let's see what we got. Okay. Oop. Okay. Surely it's gonna stop yapping now. All right, let's continue.
I don't see working effectively either. It's possible, but speaking from experience, algorithms work in mysterious.
What's the new TOS? Oh, let me show you. Sorry. What's the new TOS? Here. This is such a stupid thing they did, and let me explain why. Sorry if I'm interrupting this. This is what they did. So, if I want to change my, if I want to disable the chatbot, I'm forced to accept their terms of agreement. I literally cannot disable the chatbot without either delete account or accept the thingy. I don't have the option to be just like, hey, I want to just disable the chatbot and that's it. And I don't want to agree to this because I don't know what the fuck. Like, what if it's like, hey, now we're gonna use your data or some shit? Like, you know, I literally just want to fucking disable the bot. And I can't do that because you're forced to click on this shit. It's like, accept the new rules or delete your account just because I want to disable the fucking bot. Yeah, that's like, yeah. I might just delete the account. Fuck it. I might just delete the account.
Ways. And even if you somehow manage to filter out all the toxicity and tribalism from your timeline, that doesn't account for quote retweets that you will receive.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's unavoidable. Like, guys, it's part of human nature. You'll kind of have to accept it. You're not going to be able to get rid of it. It's like trying to remove human nature out of humans.
Any accounts that you follow,
Good luck.
which can include toxicity and tribalism.
Unless if everything is machine AI, then sure, yeah, then I suppose it can work.
See a situation where you can effectively prevent exposure to these kind of things that isn't just creating an echo chamber or removing yourself from any and all Twitter discussions. And lastly, at the end of the day, there are people out there who like something because it gives them an opportunity to meet and interact with new people. And I don't believe it's wrong to want to experience something with the intent of being a part of something bigger than just themselves. Video games come and go as life goes on, but it's the connections we can make with others through video games that can be everlasting and transcend the confines of where they originated from.
Yeah, pretty much. It was a decent video. But also, here is the thing. This is only for boomers, millennials, whatever. The true gaming community was in-game, not on social media. Before social media, you know what used to be the social media back in the day? World of Warcraft, MMORPGs. Because back in the day, before social media, if you wanted to real-time chat with people, like openly, it was MMORPG. It was WoW. Like WoW was the fucking social game too. But not was the social media, right? Like, yeah, I'm just saying. I've been there. I've been in those lobbies. It's all fine. Watch the first 30 minutes of the VOD. All addressed. Yeah. It's gonna be public, this live stream. People can watch the first 30 minutes. It's all addressed. And if they're still gonna cry about it, what can I do? I explained everything in utmost detail. That's why it was like 20, 30 minutes, and hopefully it's enough. If it's not, I don't fucking know. Yeah, that's usually it. Okay. The community and game going hand, yeah, that's kind of how it is, right? But back in the day wasn't like that necessarily. All right, do we have another video, guys, you want me to check, or I go have my lunch and see you tomorrow? Yeah, hey, I didn't plan to have a long stream because, like I said, I just wanted to address the situazione. You know, there's just wants to. Okay, fine. Okay, guys, if I play the game, you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, he's playing the game. Let's fucking run away." Yeah. By the way, I autoplayed the Pure Fiction Style Ward. It was fucking free and easy, bro. Okay, let me put this here. I need to check my dailies and shit. Get your lunch. Yes, numbers through. I mean, yeah. Let me check this if I have to do dailies and shit. Lunch this time. Well, I didn't have it earlier because I had to stream. My lunchtime got interrupted because I had to start the stream to address the Norma situation. Yes. So I have a late lunch. What about it? Yes. What about it, sir? Yeah, where was the true social? It was back in the day. Hey, man. It's great. And stream with Norma Bait. I already addressed it. It's the start of the video, right? Okay. So let me just check quickly. ZZZ. What I have to do. What am I missing and stuff, okay? I'm not sure. You guys see it? Yes. Oh, wait. New Glaive vid. Okay. Glaive Kia. What does Glaze have? Oh, shit. What's this? Why you guys are getting impo? Oh, yeah. I heard about this. That this guy literally couldn't do guides anymore. And I'm afraid this is going to happen for ZZZ as well. And that shit, man. This is like
arguably
this is like no, but he burned out from guides because the guides are very hard to make in Genshin. Because Genshin has fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I'm afraid this is gonna reach this point as well. I think actually, you know which game has probably the easiest guides and theory crafting? HSR. Probably HSR, because it's turn-based static shit. Very easy, probably, right? Probably HSR is the easiest one. Probably the easiest one. What's the problem? We might watch this then. We might watch this. I just need to check my events. Okay, we might watch this. What's the problem? WoW, I'm not sure. I don't cover WoW anymore. I used to do guides for WoW. I had like 10k views and shit on it back in the day. That was such a mistake to drop the game in retrospect. I mean, for YouTube, right? It is what it is. Natural speed tuning. Speed tuning is easy. You don't understand what I'm saying, Shinobi. I'm saying what's easier to make a guide for. It's easier to make a guide for HSR than Genshin Impact, probably. It's easier for sure. Like I don't think Guoba is burning out of making guides in HSR. Press X for doubt. Press X for doubt. What's AA stands for? Anomaly arbitration, which is what ZZZ has now. Which is the hard mode. Yes. What's the name in ZZZ equivalent? Yeah, it's the same shit. The thing in hard mode in DA that doesn't give gems. Oh shit. Oh wait, I didn't read the entire message. Oh shit. Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, I only read the first part of your message. Oh yeah, he meant additional ability there. My bad. Yeah, I thought we were talking about the endgame and shit. Okay, so yeah, because I wasn't talking about that at all. All right, so let me check my stamina quickly. Let me check my stamina. How is it looking like? 200. Fuck, I need to use it now. Okay. Let me just do a quickie, boys. Let me just quickly spend some stamina, and then we might watch this. Okay, I'll watch this video. This is relevant to me because I make guides, and I'll tell you how I don't burn from guides. Guys, you know how I do my guides? Guys, you want to know how I do my guides for ZZZ? Just like this picture. This is how I do my guides. This is how I do my guides. What's popular, that's what I do guide for. Otherwise, I don't fucking bother. Waste of energy, waste of time. That's how I do guides. First banner of the patch, I have a guide. Is it a Void Hunter? I have a guide. Is it the second banner of the patch? I don't have a guide, because nobody watches that shit. That means no Idari, no Idari, no Banyue. I didn't do one for Arya. I didn't do one for Sisia. I didn't do one for Billy, and neither for Norma, and neither for Sigrid. I only do, like, my policy is very simple. If it ain't popular, I don't fucking do it. Because it's not worth my time. It takes like a certain amount of time of research and everything to do. And that's why my policy is like, the first banner of the patch always has the most traction. Do that. Or Void Hunter. That's literally it. If I do anything else, it's not going to get views. It's going to be like 5k, barely 10k views. It's not worth, or even less. It's not worth my time. I learned this from HSR as well. It's literally not worth it. That's how it is. That's how it is. And little people, because less people care. Because this graph literally points out what people care, what people pull. So why would I be making a video for something that doesn't get that many views? Right? Because people don't care about. Like, why would I focus making a Banyue guide or Billy guide when nobody, like, so many little people care? It's not worth my time. That's how I see it. That's why I don't burn out of doing guides. Because I just focus on the ones that people actually want. The majority. Yeah. But yeah, let me spend stamina quickly. That's different thingy, right? Let's see. Let me do this quickly. Give me a sec, boys. Let me put some music in the meantime. And then we're gonna watch that video. Yuzua did well because she followed up after anniversary, and she was basically advertised as working with Miyabi. And a lot of people had Miyabi from Rerun as well. Also, Miyabi Rerun was at that time, by the way. Yeah, also Miyabi Rerun was around the time of Yuzua. I think it was the same patch or the patch before Yuzua, basically. Yeah, that's kind of how it is, right? It'd be like that. Easy peasy. All Miyabi, yeah, basically. All 100 teammates generally sell well. generally, right? Yeah, potentially it was Miyabi rerun. Yeah, basically, that's kind of how it is. But also, yeah, there was another thing I wanted to address. Fuck, I forgot. Yeah, hi. Regarding the guides, right? I would say HSR, when I used to do HSR guides, they were way easier than ZZZ. Because it's a static gameplay. Like, how to put it? It's much easier to make a guide for a turn-based game because you can do things kind of like on paper. You don't have to really do as much in practice to figure out things because it's static, right? Meanwhile, in action-based games, there's more variables. It's you know, you kind of have to see the things more in action. Like, how to put it? Like, it's much easier in HSR to make a guide for a character if you only see the kit and nothing else. Even if you don't see the actual animations, gameplay, flow, you only have the kits, you're gonna have an easier time making a guide video of that alone. I'm bored, ignore me, like Mr. Stemmer, what's up? They gotta follow Diego. What's up? You think they'll give me high potential just release? I think she might get the potential. She might get the potential. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Gravin. That's why it's easier. Because I used to do Gauntlet for HSR, it was easier. I was liking your vid, but also as a joke, but I have to sub the chat here to shake my head. Yeah, I did that to prevent people from brigading me. Yeah. Because I had people like from certain communities, like specifically, you know which ones, and I had to protect myself a bit to deter them, you know, from not like coming. Yeah, you know which game I'm talking about? Not ZZZ, not ZZZ, but yeah, you know which game? The Boogeyman. All right, this is done. Claim level up. 50. Lovely. Okay. Sims 4, nah, endfield community. But Sims Scale is the biggest in the game, maybe ish. Okay, so let's check this video. Fine, we'll watch this video because I do guides myself, and I guess it's relevant, right? But is Ike's quitting guides actually? Wait, is he actually quitting guides or no? I've been dealing with the extreme burnout for years. A lot of it came from fact the Norma videos reached 30. Ooh, that really sucks. Yeah, this really sucks. I had something like this happen to me in the past. It wasn't 30 million, but like I had a different channel back in the day, like old YouTube, and I did that like a video with 2 million views. It was actually an AMV. But yeah, I unfortunately didn't feel like that because I back then I was just doing this as a hobby. It was of course the yeah. But yeah, we're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this. 3 million again. Nah, that was a different, probably different stuff. I thought you were dead. Wait, he was away? Was Glaive Keo away? Wait, he was not posting new videos? Wait. What was his last video? Oh shit, he was gone for 3 weeks? Wait, what was the guy for 3 weeks? Holy shit, what's this? Whoa. Is this safe for YouTube? Can you even put this shit on YouTube? Okay, I mean, it's a dude, right? Or it's a girl, fuck, I can't tell. Oh shit. So, wait, it's full picture in my Discord. Wait, is this the new meta, boys? Wait, is this the new meta? Wait, is this the new meta? I put half picture of the waifu, and then I tell you if you want to the full picture, come on Discord. Wait, that sounds like a great meta. Wait, so yeah, just like a little bit of the waifu on YouTube, and then if you want to see the full picture, come Discord. Wait, that sounds like a great idea, yeah. Yeah, just imagine a Miel, but you don't see the bonkers until you go on Discord. I'm not talking about this specific picture, you dumbass. I'm talking for my pictures. Yeah, guys, I know what you want. You want me to put a picture in the top left corner. I understand. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. I don't fucking know. I think it's gonna distract you too much, boys. Okay, let's watch this here. This is gonna be the last video for today. And then pack it up. I'm gonna have my lunch. Surely it's not gonna take 1 hour.
Arguably the biggest and most recognizable guide creator in the entire Genshin Impact community, Ziox, uploaded a 26-minute completely raw, unscripted video titled Let's Talk. Judging from the reactions, we all thought he was gonna quit. Thankfully, he didn't, or at least, not yet. In this video, Ziox talks about something more important than his gay tendencies. It was a rare, completely vulnerable breakdown of a creator at a massive crossroads. He laid out the crushing weight of being a guide maker, especially when you see his videos are literally around 30 to 40 minutes long.
Okay, but his quality of the video, it's not the same like with Riv, right? I think he does it differently, yeah? Okay, let me find okay, this is his guide, right? Yeah, look at this. Look at this. He basically goes like the presentation, no crazy animations, right? What do you think the budget is for this? Yeah, and that's what I've been telling Griff to this, that if I was him, I would cut costs. Because you don't need like super ultra fancy animations if it costs too much money for how much views you get. Yeah, like look at this guy. Look at how basic this is. Look how basic, but it doesn't matter because people want the information. Like, look at this. It's just basically the gameplay, and then like the pictures like this. You see, it's almost like what I fucking do, bro. Yeah, you see it? Yeah, but I'm talking about like how like basic presentation is, like not the knowledge or research, but just like it doesn't have like fancy crazy animations, which costs money. That's what I've been telling Riv that. I yapped with Riv like in a public call, and if I was him, I would have cut costs. And I would do something like what this guy does if I was him. Because he would make more money this way. He could make way more money by, yeah. Nah, don't say it like that, but that's what I would do personally. Because people, for like one thing I learned for guides, the most important thing for guides, I can tell you what it is. Information. People want information. So what you need to do is provide it in a concise voice that people understand what you're saying, and that's also shown on the screen that they can easily read and see what's going on, and that's about it. It's not, you don't need like the most crazy setup, right? People just like, I need the info. I want the info. You provide it concise manner, readable text, no crazy sound effects or, you know, background noise. You're good to go. Go. That's what I think it's the way in terms of presentation. Like, obviously, the knowledge and all that stuff you have to have, right? But like in terms of presentation, you don't need some crazy stuff. I think I do like long guides as well. There is one thing that's really good about long guides. Because they can describe a lot of more things. I personally don't push for long guides because I figured out in my communities, people already know what the kids do. People already watched the live stream, they seen what the kid does, and I realized it's redundant, and I checked my stats, and people were literally skipping the segments where I talked about how does the character work. Because people didn't come to my video to learn how does the character work, because they already know how it works. They already watched the live stream or somewhere else. They only wanted confirmation. What's the build? Who do you play with? What's the cost value effectiveness for future to pull with or not? That's it. That's literally it. That's why I stopped doing kits in my video millennia ago. I figured it out. I look at the watch time statistics, like engagement for certain parts, especially the kid parts, wasn't there. Yeah. Rotation guide's a different story. Yes. Because I think you're a bit wrong about it. Oh, you want to PvP me? What I'm wrong about it? Am I wrong the last time when you told me? Are you gonna be that guy who last time told me, oh yeah, you didn't mention Velina's event weapon when it's fucking shit. Yeah, let me tell you the story of how YouTube chatters gaslit me, thinking that I did a mistake by not mentioning event W engine for Velina, which turns out to be fucking trash. Yeah, I remember. So don't smart ass me, okay? Don't fucking do that, okay? Not when you do shit like that. All right, just don't. Yeah, because that's I learned from that day. Yeah, you guys not always right, right? Yeah, yeah. Look, the event W engine is not even recommended, and this is made by Riv, by the way. It's not even there. It's not even like me not putting in the guide was correct move. But then I had YouTube chatters telling me, oh, he didn't mention the event W engine. He didn't mention the event W engine as if it's fucking good. Yeah, just saying. And like that, I was gaslit for weeks thinking that I did something wrong because so many people in YouTube comments were telling me that shit, only to learn recently by Riv, oh shit, I was right after all. Like, yeah. That's why I'm not gonna let YouTube chat fuck me around with anymore. After that situation, fuck no, man. Yeah, somebody coming to me, oh, you're a bit wrong about things. I'll PvP you. Let's go. Because the last time it happened, yeah, fuck no, man. Yeah, yeah, what's up? Yeah, Twitch chatter. Yeah, I'll PvP the Twitch chatter. Yeah, sure, I'll PvP the Twitch chatter. Yeah. Oh, okay, all right. Let me see what you said. Because I think you are a bit wrong about it. What am I wrong about it? I said what I think. No, you said because I think you are a bit wrong about it. So what do you think I'm wrong about it? I'm listening. Yeah. You tell me, buddy. Yeah, you tell me. Yeah. How to make this shit work. Yeah, you tell me, buddy. Yeah, you explain this part. Because I think you're a bit wrong about what? Yeah, I'm listening, buddy. Let's go. I said what I think is, yeah, kids are just too complicated. No one need them. Quick summary is enough. Yeah, but what this part was supposed to mean, because I think you are a bit wrong about. What am I wrong about? People skip them not because people knew them from stream, but because they don't want to know them. Okay, that's fair. I spare you. That's a good point. Thank you. Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, that's a fair point. Maybe that's why Reeve does it like that. Yeah, Zelski, maybe, but I don't think it's worth it. Because a lot of people would watch Reeve videos for the information. Like, he's already established as a source for guides and shit. Like, once you're established like that, people will go watch you. He could literally write it on a napkin. As long as it's readable, people would watch and want to know. 120%, bro. Wow, you don't see that often. Yeah, I know, man. I just think it's power of being agree with it. Okay, that's some other shit we're talking about. All right, but yeah, I do like Riv. He's a nice. She's a nice person. Yeah, my fault. Yeah, I'm learning. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, she's cool. All right, so Let's
Without
play with
even
the video.
thinking, man, that must be rough. He talks about weeks of delayed
Wait, yeah, what do you mean, huh?
uploads, and a cycle that we are all probably familiar with, burning the hell out. It got so bad.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you guys weirded? Yeah. Yeah. The fuck you mean? Didn't they transition or something? Yeah? Uh, yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah, as far as I know, yeah. Yeah, as far as I know, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. I think so. At least that's what I've been told. Yeah, I suppose.
Bad that it literally left him unable to get out of bed. In fact, he said that
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Hypodermic. Yeah, like yeah.
bad that
Just don't be weird about it. We're on Twitch.
literally left him unable to get out of bed. In fact, he said that he is giving his guide content one final year to see if he can fix his process. And if he can't, he is quitting
Wait,
burning
what?
the hell out uploads. And just been thinking, man, that must be rough. He talks about weeks of delayed uploads and a cycle that we are all probably familiar with, burning the hell out. It got so
Okay, so he's basically, is he trying to nitpick? Wait, is he trying to nitpick? I don't know, Dragar is. All G just caught me off guard. Yeah, yeah, but like that's how it is. Yeah. So here is the thing, right? I think he's like perfectionist. He's like Zayok's like a perfectionist where he sees like a little mistake or something and he redoes everything again. He was talking about another CC. Oh, okay. Guys, don't be weird in my chat about it, please. It's not the place, okay? All right, boys. Yeah, I really like. I'm on Twitch. I'm on YouTube. I don't want to have problems, okay? Please. Just don't, guys, okay? You ain't on Rumble or wherever the fuck you can talk whatever you want to talk about, right? Yeah, yeah. Don't get me in trouble, okay? Just because he get the same as he wants to quit Genshin guy. Nah, he's getting the views. I just think he's getting the views. Surely Zyx is getting the views for his stuff. I mean, the views are still yeah, but he still has views. It's pretty good though. It's not bad. It's like you have to understand that like 160k or like 80k for a 40-minute video, it's insane. Also for a dude character. I do agree that he's probably like very slow with uploads and he should probably speed things up a bit. Probably. Yeah, that's how it is, about.
so bad that it literally left him unable to get out of bed. In fact, he said that he is giving his guide content one final year to see if he can fix his process. And if he can't, he is quitting character guides for good.
If after a year I'm still like in a mental boom every time there's a guide, and I'm trying to not like talk about it too much, but it does get quite bad sometimes, which I think it shouldn't. There's no like valid reason why it would, but it does sometimes. Then I won't make them anymore, or I'll, you know, if it's.
I mean, honestly, he could just scale it down and just do guides for like the things he has early access for, like Braxophone. Like Braxophone HSR content is basically just like early access primarily, isn't it? Yeah, just do only early access shit. Probably that's what would be better for him. Don't do like the full guides. Just do early access shit only and call it a day. Probably might work better, yeah, for your mental.
It's not worth it. I won't. But I'm gonna take a year, or at least Shesnaya, or at least a few patches.
I had early access, yeah, but if you're in that position, take the fucking bag. Don't be dumbass, right? Yeah.
To work on the way I do it, get them out faster. And if it's still rewarding, if you guys still like them, and if it's a better process, then I'll keep doing them. And then if in a year I'm like, hey, I can't really do this, then I'll stop. And if I am like, oh, this is better, then I'll keep going.
As a fellow YouTuber watching that video, I didn't just hear a creator yapping or making excuses, as Ziox himself constantly say in his video. I saw someone who is trapped in the kind of trap that hits almost every full-time content creator at some point in their career. Why do I know this? Because I have played these games before. Everyone likes to joke about him being late on his guide videos, and I'm sure that is what he feels is the main issue when he was making that video. But I see something deeper than that: perfectionism and guilt. Today
Perfectionism, yeah, I agree, guys. I don't stress too much over it, but I can tell you one thing. I have to repeat sometimes same sentences multiple times because I blurt out the words. Like sometimes I speak where I literally blurt out the word. I was like, okay, it's literally like you wouldn't even understand what I said. I have to like re-record that part or some shit. It does happen. Like the biggest thing that I have to edit in my videos is like the pauses between the talks, because I take my time when I talk in a video. You know, even sometimes like 2-3 seconds to gather my thoughts, and I have to like cut that shit a lot. And breathing, like those are the two things I have to cut mostly in my videos. That's the most time-consuming shit. Yeah, I agree. I'm not a perfectionism, but I have to do it because otherwise you would be like, imagine I'm talking and then it's a pause for 3 seconds. I continue to talk. I have to literally cut. I literally have to cut the in between shit, right? That's about it.
I want to break down Ziox's 26-minute updates and lay out what is actually happening in this situation. Not really as a critique of him, but hopefully it could become a lesson for every viewer and creator in this community. If you want to see more content from me, feel free to smash the like button and subscribe. Hit the notification bell icon to keep up with my videos. Without wasting any more of your time, let's get right into it. Ziox is basically talking about how he is often stuck in analysis paralysis. As time has gone on, Genshin's character kits have grown way more complex. Back then, the kits were worded super simply. Do this attack and you deal big damage, and you mix the colors. Now, the descriptions use jargons that makes things far more confusing.
I agree. And ZZZ also has this issue that they're using too much like yappy yap. I think for Genshin is even worse probably. HSR, I'm not sure how they do it today, but yeah, it is kind of good.
Alongside newer elemental reactions.
I do agree. There's so much chill, and also in ZZZ, for example, they're adding so many like new classes, elements, and people are forgetting, but the new class has new formulas and all that new shit. Yeah, guys, you might think you might be laughing, but this is reaching these points too, because this is like, hey, here's the new class, new formulas. Yeah, for this it's gonna be like lacerate, gash, maim, all that shit now with armorer. So yeah, HSR is the worst of that aspect. Yeah, and when you see the fucking gameplay of what the units do, it's like, oh shit, it's so basic, simple. Yeah. There's like wording, yeah.
Like, it's just so complicated. And Ziox here says that he has standards. He wants to cover 100% of weapon options, team combos, and calculations.
Yeah, this is the mistake as well. Never do this. Only cover what's realistic. Because let me give you an example. For example, if I do like a guide video about pool advice, and let's say it's focused for new players or new players, I will automatically exclude any characters you couldn't physically possibly get if you're not a new player. I wouldn't even mention it. Waste of time. Unless if it's relevant for a rerun or something like that. There's so many things you can cut down to, if needed, to not do this. Yeah, I generally feel like he put himself in this situation to burn himself out like crazy. Yeah, basically, that works too. Yeah, that's true. That's true, the guys, so yeah.
But spending 80% of his time trying to refine the final 5% of niche details ends up delaying his uploads by weeks.
Yeah, that's a mistake. This is a mistake, especially when it's a niche thing. Yeah, absolutely. Like, honestly, I think maybe he needs like a manager, or how do you call it like in English? Like a taskmaster. Somebody who's like pushing you, or I don't know if the coach is the right, or like somebody who's like, he pushes you in direction of what you need to do and what you need to ignore. Like a manager, project manager or some shit who oversees your stuff and he's like, the fuck are you doing this? This is waste of time. Like, yeah. This is probably like, maybe he's not used to working in a workplace where he has somebody doing that shit to you. Probably. Maybe. Because if you did, you wouldn't do shit like this. This type of stuff at the job, they would never let you do. Like, at your workplace, desk job, they would never fucking let you do something that's like, this is irrelevant, you're wasting time on this. They would immediately like, stop this, do the thing that's relevant.
Causing the entire video to stall.
It's not that just it's been more difficult, but I feel like guide videos have been taking...
Fob says he used to always tell him to let editor make his videos, but he wants to edit his. I mean, I enjoy editing my own videos as well. I could get editors, maybe I should, like, especially for shorts, but I enjoy editing my videos. I used to edit AMVs back in the day, even before YouTube, like, was a thing, like, you know, back in 2000s. Yeah, maybe, right? But there is a joy that you can find in video editing. And I personally enjoy video editing, right? If he enjoys it too, I wouldn't tell him like, he shouldn't do it, right? But I think he just needs somebody like a manager or somebody who's like steering him on the right path of what he should focus on and do. Because if you're wasting weeks of time to focus on a niche thing, you're like, what about this combination of weapons that 99% of players don't have at this point because it was given out 4 years ago? Like, imagine if it's like, hey guys, I delayed my YouTube video because I spent weeks doing guide focus content on a weapon from 2020 Genshin update that most people don't have anymore. Whatever the fuck it was called, the Albedo weapon, you know, from 2020, like 1.2 update. What was the name of that weapon? I already forgot the name. It's super rare now, probably, because people don't have it, right? I forgot its name. Maybe you guys know. Maybe you guys know what it was called. But yeah. Festering, yeah, exactly. Imagine if I delayed my video and wasted hours of time to talk about Festering Desire when most people nowadays don't even have that shit. And I'm like, yeah, waste of time. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think here it's an issue, in my opinion, of like focusing on things that are not cost time efficient. But his guides are very cost efficient in terms of like, doesn't have crazy production value. So he saves money by not having crazy production value, but wastes a lot of time by nitpicking on things that are ultra niche and not relevant for most people that are going to watch your video. That's the issue. Yeah.
Longer because
if you ask me,
just more characters, more information, more complex kits, and I feel like I've been harder on myself. I feel like I want to be perfect in it, and I want to cover every option, every teammate, every weapon.
Yeah, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. You don't do that.
Every little thing that someone might ask, because that's what I, as a viewer, feel like I would want. So what?
Yeah, but the reality is, you have to weight the cost efficiency in your time in it. If it's like a small, minuscule part of people that would ask, you could just make a pinned comment for it at that point. Let's say you make a video for hundreds thousands of people, and then 1,000 people will ask that ultra niche question, and then you make a pinned comment in the video to answer this ultra niche question instead of trying to cover it in a video, which wastes your time. Although it's good to have long videos because you make more money. Actually, let me tell you one funny thing. Let me show you one funny thing. You're gonna be surprised, but let me show you one funny thing, boys. One funny thing. This video, let me check the revenue. So this video, you see these two videos, right? How much money do you think these two videos made? This video has 17K views. This video has 8K views. How much money do you think these videos made? Which one do you think made more money? Which one do you think made more money, guys? No. Which one do you think made more money? Which one do you think made more money? No, don't tell me the number. Just tell me which one do you think made more money? The video with 17K views or the one with 8K views? Which one do you think made more money? Neither. They both the same. The same. They're both the same. They're both the same. They're both the same, bro. Why? Because this video is 20 minutes and this is only 8 minutes. Because the video with the longer duration can make more money. Yes, that's what people don't understand. That like, yeah. The trick is having longer videos. If people watch your longer video, you'll make more ad revenue. So when Ziox has a 40-minute video with 80K views, he's fucking swimming in money. It's better. The longer the video, the more money you... Yeah, that's the thing. Half the views, but has longer duration, so more ads played, and it made the same amount of money. Nothing too crazy. It's 25 euros, which is like, what, 30 bucks, I think? It's probably 30 bucks, right? I assume it's 30 bucks, right? Yeah, I think it's 30 bucks. Yeah, I think it is 30 bucks, right? Yeah, let me show you. Yeah, I think it is 30 bucks, yeah. Like, as you can see, as you can see, buddy, magic, cheating. Yeah, just like I'm just saying. Yeah, here you see, this is 21-minute video, this is 8-minute video, and like I wasn't fucking joking, bro. So that's why you see me with like less than 10K videos, but it has 20 plus minutes. Hey, it's not that bad as you think. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Some people also play it in the background and it's just free money. Yeah, true. You can adjust ads. Yeah, I pump lots of ads, especially near the end and somewhere in the middle. Whatever AI lets me put them, because it's a fucking AI system they use that decides where your ads can be. But yeah, that's how this works, right? So like I said, it's not just the viewership. Watch time matters a lot, boys. So you learned a new lesson, I hope, right? So that's why longer videos are better for YouTube. It's always better to make a longer video for something if you can. It's gonna be more money compared to if you have a smaller video, like duration with more views. That's the thing that matters a lot. Because like for me, I would say if I have like 20 plus minute videos and it's 10K plus, yeah, it's not bad money. Yeah, sure. But lots of people use YouTube Premium as well, right? Yeah.
So what ends up happening is a lot of the times, if I can't get a perfect video, I just won't make it. Or I just won't.
Ain't nobody watching a full 50-minute guy. You'll be surprised how many people are watching Zajev 50-minute leaks videos. You'll be surprised how many people watch this guy 50 one-hour movie videos. Yeah, 50-minute videos. Only pre-release 50 minutes. So let me explain how people watch this. People watch this as a second monitor. This is like this type of videos, it's like you watch it on a second monitor. Like, or on phone in the background, you listen in basically, right? This is like, these are the strong videos. Like, this is insane money, by the way. Like 100K views. Wait, that's how she looks like? Wait, that's how she looks like? Lumin looks like this in her outfit? Wait, that's kind of cool. Okay, so yeah, like I said, guys, longer videos with this viewership is way more money than an 8-minute video, right? Because like the reality is, if I have a 200K video with 8 minutes compared to 100K video with 40 minutes, the 40-minute one is gonna get you more money, very likely, yes. If people watch most throughout the video. That's the insane part. That a lot of people are not aware. Probably, if not like a CC, right? You just focus like, oh, it has a lot of views, but the length matters a lot. Because you can have some like smaller videos that are deceptively like, oh, it probably didn't make a lot of money, but because the watch time was very long, yeah, it does make money.
Post it. And because of that, it'll just not get posted for a really long time, waiting for the last 5% or 10%. And it just makes huge delays.
I mean, when I heard that part, I was like, wow, this guy is super serious about his craft. That is next level perfectionism. But is it worth it for the video to be late by that long? So with that,
it's not worth it. Absolutely not. Any manager, project manager would whip you. Like, probably like, how would this fly in an Asian workplace? Desk job, oh boy. I don't know, think about it, man.
that being said, there are a couple of things I would like
Yeah,
to
I know,
say
I know.
in response to that. Zyox, if you're watching this
Okay, also another thing, guys. How to get second monitor attention and this attention. Just show boobs. Just show some character booba, and they're gonna instantly like, where? They're gonna lock in.
video, you're probably not, but let's pretend that you are. Number 1, what you should do, implement the 80-20 rule. You might want to lock in on this because not knowing this fundamental rule creates a massive bottleneck for content creators who don't recognize it. The Pareto principle states that roughly 80% of results come from 20% of the effort. Now, how does this apply to you? The idea is that 80% of the
Yeah, guys, I really need to put that. Okay, guys, I need to put like a girl dancing in the corner. Guys, remember when I used to have Rosa on stream? Or guys, remember when I used to put Nike waifus on the stream with the jiggly booba? That kept your attention, didn't it?
value viewers need comes from 20% of the core information in your video. That 20% effort with 80% value is what the majority of the player base actually
Yep.
viewers need comes from 20% of the core information in
Exactly. I agree about this 100%. I agree about this 100%. That is very, very, very true. I could buy it. Yeah.
your video. That
What is an aboba? Can you show me as in a demonstration? Yeah, sure. So what is an aboba? Here is the demonstration as we speak. All right, demonstration incoming. Here is the demonstration, sir. This is aboba. Yeah, second monitor on this. Wake the fuck up. Look at the screen right now. Yeah, this is our CCC, boys. Yeah. You have my attention as the streamer? I know. That's how it works, boys. What? Yeah, there you go.
20% effort with 80% value is what the majority of the player base actually needs when a new character drops. Now let's pretend I'm your viewer here. These would be my main questions going into your guide video. What artifacts do I farm? Which main stats and substats matter? What are the best in slot weapon options? Alongside the possible free-to-play or 4-star options. How do I use this character in a team, right?
Yeah, this is actually what I do in my guides. These are the only points I do in my guides. This is literally it. This is literally it. I just tell you, what are the drive discs? Main stats, sub stats, weapon options, team options, bang options as fluff. Pack it up, boys. Yeah, this is literally what I do. Yeah.
And if I get those questions answered, then
Yeah.
most of the time I am good. The 80% effort
Yeah, that's nah. They have the live stream for that shit. They show in the live stream how to play the character. They watch that shit on live stream. It's fine.
with 20% value, on the other hand, is what Ziox gets trapped doing.
Once the
Yeah, exactly. And also, people already watched the live streams for that shit. And also, in my videos, I frame my guides in a very specific title. I call them investment guide. Investment guide, implying I talk about also future investment, like what are the teammates options that you can pick for this character down the line, how to go about it. That's the difference. Yeah, I'm not doing like here is the rotational guide. This is more like investment focused guide. Full value guide as well. Slapped in.
20% value, on the other hand, is what Ziox gets trapped doing.
once the like preliminary editing is done, I'll do the rest myself, and I have to rewatch it and add things. And there's new stuff that are discovered all the time, new combos, new like maybe ER requirements I have to redo, or like new teammates, new optimizations, like mistakes I notice. And it's like a constant cycle of re-editing. But maybe for like weapons that only 0.1% of people will think about.
Why? I don't get, dude. Like, why would you break yourself? Yeah, but it's not worth it. For 0.1% players, just make a pinned comment, bro.
Add a text note instead of talking about it for a minute, or I'll just
Yeah, literally, a text note or just a pinned comment.
mention it. Like, still have the information, but not make it as long and as tiresome.
Like, I don't want to be rude, but he put himself in this position, right? I just think he needs like structure or something in his life, like a project manager, somebody like who reins in if you can't do it yourself.
Work on.
Inferring from his words, he is testing niche weapons that only 0.1% of his audience will ever even think about, to the point where it becomes long and tiresome to work on. He re-edits constantly every time there is a new combo.
People read pinned comments 2006, they don't. That's why I had to make this live stream. That's why I had to make this live stream video, because you fucks don't read the pinned comment, okay? True. But it's still there for that 0.1% that would read it. Just like it is for 0.1% people who would care about the niche thing, right?
Or a slightly better min-max detail
Bruh,
on
I
the
read those WTF.
character, and it just ends up being a cycle. The video ends up being late, or like the Sandrone guide, ends up not getting posted at all. When that
Wait, did it get posted at all?
ends up being late, or like the Sandrone guide, ends up not getting posted at all. When that happens, it's not even 80-20 anymore. That is 100% effort for zero value. The honest truth.
Yeah, exactly. This is like, I mean, he's gonna explain it.
Is that a viewer who just got a new character and is stuck on how they should build them doesn't need a PhD in Genshin theory crafting. They just need a clear roadmap for what to achieve if they want a well-built character. I understand that you might want to do more for reasons not being discussed.
How dare you criticize my poll? Yes.
But that 5% of micro optimization, you wanting to literally make the most perfect video ever for a character, is not worth the delay at all. Now I get it. The gacha community, especially the Genshin community, can be perfectionists themselves in a way.
Nah, it's fine.
They will watch a video, notice that it isn't perfect, and call it out. They didn't include the fact that when you jump cancel the attack animation.
Yeah, I get this cringe in Season Z as well. He didn't include Velina W Engine, the event W Engine. He didn't mention it. Why didn't you include it? Turns out it was fucking dog shit garbage. That's why. Yeah, and now I know how to handle it. That I wasn't wrong. Yeah, I had like YouTube chat for that shit trying to gaslight me that I was wrong about it. And I believed it. Like, fuck, there were so many people. It's like, okay, maybe I was really wrong. And then I check Reeve. Nah, not even mentioned there either. No, I didn't even mention it because it was irrelevant. It was meaningless. It was pointless. There was no need to mention something that you don't even. It's useless. It's not even an option to consider. It's not even an option to consider.
You get a special
It might as well
window
not
where your
exist.
father returns from buying milk. Now, of
I
course,
literally said kaboom, or like actually not. It wasn't kaboom. It was the energy. I don't know which one A rank I recommended. Which one was it? Fuck, I don't remember the top of my head.
mentioning that a creator missed something is perfectly fine. Most of the time, the creator
Oh yeah, fair, Gravin.
will admit they missed something,
Yeah, I
or
think it
got
was
something
Kaboom,
wrong in
right?
the comments, or even pin your comments. But I'm talking about those hypercritical people who literally rage over it.
No, it
ones
wasn't
who
the one.
insults a creator because they didn't include a niche weapon that could work. This creator missed it, therefore he is a bad content creator. So
Yeah, these people are cringe. Fuck them.
everyone should unsubscribe and cancel this guy. He doesn't deserve this platform.
I mean, some people like this were today for Norma. I had some chatters like this for Norma probably today. Some of Norma chatters were like this today, probably. Maybe.
Everyone should unsubscribe and cancel this guy. He doesn't deserve this platform. There are many of such cases, especially in the gacha space. To be honest, when watching this video, I can sense a sort of fear, and it gets validated the more that I watch. Zyox will re-edit for days over a minor lack of information. Why? Because missing a detail feels like a direct hit to his credibility as a guide maker. If the
I mean, here is the thing, right? If you ask me, right, the credibility thing here. People can make mistakes, right? But you know what matters more? Being first, being fast as well. You're like in this space for gacha games, if you're early, and let's say you did like a little oopsie, you will still get more out of this than if you were super perfectionist and uploaded way later. It doesn't matter. You just don't understand. Yeah, true. Yeah, basically. Speed is the king, boys. Yeah. Speed matters for this. Yeah. Charge will make more mistakes. Yeah, they do. They do. It happens, right? But Norm is a big insight from. Welcome back, cheater. Yeah, LG, I heard you were cheating. Yeah, you were with this girl. What happened, buddy? Care to explain? Wait, where was that? Yeah, where was it? Let me find it. That's her, right? Yeah, care to explain what was this about, Mr. G? Yeah, local idiot finally learns to how to properly play ZZ. Yeah, what's this, buddy? Yeah. What is it gonna be? Local homie. Nah, jokes aside, no, just joking, right? But that was cool. Yeah, I was just saying how, like, yeah, I was just saying LG how she's basically the biggest Zelda Zone Zero content creator, and it's not even about the gameplay of the game. It's about the characters, right? Like, it's the biggest, one of the biggest ZZCCs, right? It's not even about the gameplay. It's just all about surrounding the characters, which is, yeah, great stuff. Norma's way, sure. But yeah, let's continue with the video anyway.
video covers everything, no one can catch him lacking. But let me be real here, it is impossible for you to make an unassailable video on YouTube. There's always
Honestly, God is actually fire. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But like my point was that more people out there watch Zenless Zone Zero characters than actually, let's say, play/care about the game on social media. That's why I believe like things on ZZ official subreddit, you have more fan art and stuff because it's from people who care more about the characters and not really the gameplay. That's kind of like the vibe I'm getting when I see things like that. I'm not saying it's bad, just my observation. I don't know about that, Abud. She's still fine. That's not the point. She's still playable and usable. It was just a break for new players and returning players, pretty much. Yeah, Brim, something like that. Yeah, it is discussions, right?
going to be that one person who disagrees with you, or even that 5% you are targeting will disagree. It is like that 9 out of 10 dentist meme. How is there always that one dentist who goes, nah, I don't like this perfectly fine toothpaste, while the other 9 recommend it? You know what I'm saying? Like, there is no way you can actually be perfect, especially in a highly opinionated space like gacha genre.
Exactly. And that's why it's better, like the 80-20 rule, and also the speed. Like, I'm actually surprised. Wait, LG, why don't you do guides? Actually, you could do guides probably.
To be perfect, and in a way pandering to that 5%.
Norma is a brick. I mean, watch the first 30 minutes of the VOD. I addressed it.
Will make you a hostage to a vocal minority. Operating out of fear like that will never be good for you. Production times will inflate, and that is a guarantee. But it will also take all the joy out of content creation. It is going to be exhausting and mentally taxing. Now on to the next problem. Let's say you are in a situation where the video is already delayed, and that could be caused by a lot of things. It could be things like the issues we discussed before, re-editing, chronic perfectionism, or even things out of your control.
Yeah, actually for me, I started delaying my guide videos by 1 day. Because I used to rush my guide videos to be kind of like uploaded a few hours after the live stream. But I decided to be like, okay, I'll take a day, you know, just to absorb extra information if there's anything else, you know, from the live stream, yada yada, and then get it the day after. It's still very fast compared to others, and it does work out. I mean, it does. I think my Remy guide is like 20k views, right? I think it's like 20k or close to, or something like that. But yeah, it does work, right? Obviously, if I got it at a later time, it would be too late. for my make sure like I stand with a manual chain where you can drive this guy, but for cars, like you said, speed is most important and don't want to rush them. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you don't have to like rush. There is like a timeline, right? It's like if you upload your guide before early access people, you will still get a lot of traction. And also the difference, unlike HSR or Genshin, there is less competition for leak guides. Like in HSR, I would have to rush way faster with my guide compared to ZZZ. Yeah. And if you get the guides after early access, then you will lose a lot of traffic, especially if you're like a smaller CC. That's kind of what I learned for this guide. Like, if you want your guides to have any traction as a smaller CC, you literally have to do it before the big guys do their early access shit. And if there are other big league CCs who do that, then you have to be even faster than them. That's kind of how this works. Otherwise, your video is not gonna get traction, right? And you probably have examples of this, like people who were late with videos, yada yada, right? But that's kind of how it is, right? And our only benefit is Rapture team is she doesn't lose out. Yeah, but that's a Rapture team. New players don't have Rapture teams. I already addressed that point as well. Like, it took like 20-30 minutes for me to address everything about Norma, probably like something like that. Just check it out. I addressed all those points you wanted to. You're yapping right now. But yeah, let's continue with this video. I want to finish this because I have lunch. It goes tied to what you said before. To make a CC guide, you need to play for HSR or not. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And for context, guys, I used to do HSR guides, leak guides, and it was easier than ZZZ because I did not have to watch gameplay of the characters. For HSR guides, all I needed was the kit on paper. That was enough. I didn't have to even see the animations, the gameplay, or some people testing out teams. Didn't matter because you had a TCer who did the entire fight on paper. Yes, you had like a TCer. What was his name? I forgot his name. He's on my Discord. He does like clicks for spreadsheet for HSR, and he's gonna literally put the entire gameplay on a spreadsheet. So you could literally see like on which turn what happens and, you know, everything for rotations or whatever you have in HSR called. So you kind of could do it literally on paper. It was much easier to do that, right? You didn't even have to wait like for gameplay leaks or people testing out and stuff. And before somebody asks me, but Mr. Streamer, why don't you play on private server? There is a specific reason why. Because private server characters obviously get changed And I don't want to get used to a character or like a character from the beta and then it gets changed and I will hate it. Like, I believe this happened for some CC where they played Promea in the beta and they liked the original Promea from the beta more than whatever was the end product, right? And that's something I want to avoid. I don't want to be like, hey, I got used to like to this version of the character that long term I won't get to play. That's the reason why I actively don't play on private server. Because I don't want to get used to something that might be taken away, and that's the version I would actually like more. Yeah, that's literally the only reason why. That's the only reason why. Because this would happen for me for Promea. Like, I wouldn't be surprised that I would dislike Promea if I played her in the beta. And then whatever they changed it, and now the live version, would be like, oh yeah, this is not good. But because I never experienced that, I just don't know. I dodged that bullet. Yeah, yes.
Something like traveling. Now what? Well, in the clip, he talks about how he feels when he does miss a deadline. He says things like, what's the point anymore? And talks about how hard it is to find the motivation to finish something that is already delayed.
And then when I
Yeah, I agree about that. Like, for me, if something would be delayed, but I didn't, like, how to put it? If there was a delay, but I didn't start working on the video yet, I would outright skip and not do the video anymore. This happened to me sometimes where I had like situations where it's like I couldn't start working on this video when I needed to. And I was like, okay, it's too late now. Let's not waste time. Next.
got back home, it was already a week delayed, which mentally was already like, what's the point anymore? Or it was over a week, I think. Anytime there's a delay of a day, a week, 2 weeks, it's like, what's the point anymore? Like, is it even worth finishing? And then that is where I am very bad at finding motivation or discipline or whatever the word is.
Yeah, discipline and a project manager or some shit
To
required.
finish something that's already delayed.
Hunter
because I
key,
feel like,
it's
what's
Hunter
the
key,
point?
all right.
Now, first of all, why is that? Because to a perfectionist, missing a deadline equals to something going wrong. It means the project is
There is a leeway, yeah, but not exactly Dunk Horizon. Like, most of my viewership lately from ZZZ, like all those like 20k videos and whatever, it's mostly people from like browsing, not primarily everybody like my subs, right?
already a failure before it even gets posted. Does
Yeah.
that make sense? You need to understand that it's less about laziness and more
Yeah,
about
what's up, William?
avoidance. Guilt replaces productivity with a feeling of shame. Because as a creator of his size, there is this unexplainable pressure when it comes to your craft. I can prove this by how much Zyox talks about how thankful he is to his viewers and how indebted he feels to them for his current success, which is obviously true in some ways, but I see it more as Zyox feeling obligated to his viewers. Is that wrong? Not necessarily.
Here is my take regarding this. If you capitulate to your viewers and do whatever the viewers want, you are cooked. Because then you're basically slave to your viewers, and if you ever deviate or want to do something else, or say something they might not like, you will get crucified or lose everything. I personally would not recommend putting yourself in a situation where you're at the beck and call of your viewers. To this extent, right? Yeah, there are many CCs that are stuck like that. It's not a good thing if you ask me. But obviously at the end of the day, you do have to make content that what people wanna watch. That's the most important part. Because for example, you have people who will tell you, oh, drama videos are bad. Look at these people making drama videos. They're the problem, yada yada. But they don't realize they do what there is a demand for, people consume that content and it works and they keep doing it. That's how this works for YouTube. Like, you can't just make anything and it's going to be like, oh, this is going to have views out of nowhere. There has to be actual people who want to watch that. And if there are enough people who want to watch that, then it's worthwhile making such videos. Yeah, absolutely. It's a smart thing to do. If it works out for you, if you can do that crazy pipeline of like uploading like so many videos per day, right? It does work. Maybe, Claire, I don't know. For the days of setting yourself up for very much, you will let some. Yeah, exactly. I don't think it's worthwhile to put yourself in that position, right? You have to be also realistic with some of these things, right?
But that same sense of obligation can make someone feel immense pressure to perform better than they
Yeah,
realize.
I don't feel obligated. Like, for context, I used to stream every day for like 2 years or something. Yeah, I used to stream like every day for 2 years, then I stopped. I never felt obligated, oh, I have to stream every day again. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Can. And when they fail, they spiral. Missing a deadline feels bad, of course, but when you're in Zyox's position, it feels like you're failing everyone. Everyone is waiting for my video, and I'm not delivering what they expected. When you look at your drafted video, you don't really think about the project itself anymore. You are thinking about how late it is and how you have let people down. What is the easiest solution to that negative feeling? Just avoid it. Run away from it. I'm not even going to open my editing software. I guess I'm just not gonna upload it. Or maybe I will, but later. And then you procrastinate. It's a self-defense mechanism. And the more you avoid it though, the harder it becomes to finish the project. And it just turns into a cycle. How Zyox deals with this is by simply forcing it. Just finishing what he started.
Oh, now you remind me afterward watching your streams almost as a daily thing. Yeah, used to be.
To satisfy that perfectionist urge and make it perfect in his own eyes. I mean, you're already late anyway, right? So you might as well cross the finish line you set for yourself, right? The bad part about that approach is how you feel after you post it. That thought in your head saying, what if? What if you had posted it on time? You look at the views, and even if they
It would be so much more views. Yeah.
look the same as every other character you've covered, you still think, what if I was on time? Could it have surpassed the numbers? Could it have been shared more by the community?
Absolutely, yes.
Those thoughts will eat you alive. And when they do, you feel defeated. And that feeling then carries over to your next project, and then your next, and then your next, until you end up posting a Let's Talk video because you couldn't take it anymore and you decided you needed a change. At one point, he also admits how exhausting and mentally taxing it is. And he's right. That is just how it is sometimes.
All of that, it just makes me get in my own head a lot, and it makes me in a quite bad mental state. I don't really know why, but my mental health in the week when I'm just making a guide is worse than it is like 90% of the time.
And how do I know this?
That's really cooked, bro.
Because that is also what I've experienced in the past and might even be experiencing right now. In a way, this is a learning moment for me too. I'm going to take my own advice and I'll be happier with where my channel is heading. It's hard to explain this to non-creators because most people just won't empathize. They won't even try to understand where you're coming from. In the beginning, Zyox said,
I mean, here is the reality. Why would the viewers have to emphasize or care? The reality is the viewers will come to your content because they want XY thing. That's the reality how this works, right? Trying to look for, you know how you have those game developers from the West who are like now protesting the Bethesda shit or whatever. Yeah, don't be like that. Yeah. No, Claire, I'm gonna finish this video and then I'm gonna have lunch. Smile. Yeah, basically. Nah, but I think it's a very interesting video. LG is also here in the background listening to it because I'm sure he's interested to this as well, as fellow CCs, right? But yeah, I think it's an interesting topic. Also for people who are interested to do content creation in the future, I can give you one important advice, right? If you want to do content creation for a gacha game, specifically for a gacha game, yeah, and then don't watch me now. Just log off, click off, bye-bye. All right, so yeah, I don't do that shit. So my advice would be like this for gacha games specifically. Cover a new game from the last beta. So for example, Silver Palace closed beta 3, start from there and cover from there every week. Go with videos and learn as you go, and hopefully, you get a bit grasp of things for the launch of the game. But starting like as a small channel, like just starting out, you have nothing to lose if you start like from the last beta and go till like launch and forward, right? Yeah, Dragon Summer, exactly. That's how it works. Exactly. But the advice he gave, like about how to do the video, like efficiency and stuff, like you should definitely take that.
He had been thinking about this for a long time, but hadn't made a video about it until now. Because why? Because he thought nobody cared. And that's how we all feel. The vocal minority can sometimes feel overwhelming, and that often is the spark for burnout. When those people think making videos is just cutting clips, placing text on the screen, and rendering it, that is only a small fraction of what we actually do. Even people—
Yeah, but they won't care. That's like, this is the reality, Glaive. People won't care about this. People just want the end product result. They don't care how it's achieved or whatever, right? That's the reality of the world.
with reaction channels. Some of them are probably reacting to this video right now. The
Hi. Busted.
ones you might think are lazy and just taking advantage of other creators still had to learn how to be good reactors.
Well, simple trick, guys. I don't make a dedicated video for this. It's just on live stream.
Anybody can have a reaction channel, but not everybody can deliver good reactions. And I'm not saying this job is harder than a traditional 9-to-5. That is a completely different debate I'm not going to get into. But while physical jobs are more tiring on the body, this line of work definitely takes a mental toll on you at some point in your career.
Yeah, I don't know about this part. Like, this part he's talking about, only content creators will care about. The average viewer is like, the fuck is this?
So if you ever wondered why your favorite YouTuber suddenly disappears for the entirety
Yeah, pretty much, Minyo.
of
Exactly.
July, just posting one video, this might be the reason. And now you're in this situation. You've missed the deadline, you are stuck in a cycle of being late and feeling defeated, and now you are burnt out. You feel mentally exhausted, and it's affecting your life in so many ways, from your sleeping habits, your eating habits, your relationships.
I agree about eating habits. Still haven't had my fucking lunch, bro.
God forbid. And what now? Zyox talks about how he
If I didn't say anything about this stream, it's fine, Glenn. I don't care. Like, you don't have to watch if you don't want to watch. It's fine.
feels
Nobody's
guilty
forcing you
for
to watch if
feeling
you don't
this
want
way,
to
which is
like
probably
something.
going to make you feel worse. Well, not really probably. It definitely is going to make you feel worse. But no worries, this happens to pretty much every content creator when they hit this point. I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but now we're elaborating on it. Privilege guilt. It is
What the fuck is this? An emotional response of shame or remorse. What? If I was like a CC from Genshin era and had the COVID boost audience, I would fucking milk out of it. Like, I would take advantage of that. Like, what guilt? What the fuck, man? You were there, you took advantage of it, you got it. Hey, that's life. What the fuck you mean privilege, guilt? The fuck is this? What the fuck is this on my screen?
something creators feel when they are mentally exhausted, but actively suppress or invalidates their own feelings because, well, they have got it good. They feel their job as a content
I mean, here is the thing. Like, this is a slightly off-topic thing. Endfield gacha is really bad, but I was very lucky, and I basically have 99% of characters and weapons in the game. Does that still, like, did that make me like, oh, it's really, really, really good game because I was just lucky? No, I still said like, nah, it's bad. It still has issues, right? Even if I was like absurdly lucky with it. Pretty good, thank you.
their own feelings because, well, they have got it good. They feel their job as a content creator shouldn't be taken for granted because it is objectively better or easier than most traditional labor. They feel this platform was given to them, not earned by them. At least that's how it feels to them.
Again, I have a lot of friends and family members who work like real jobs that are way, way harder. So I'm not saying that, but there are days where I just can't get out of bed. Like, I'm like, there's like a giant weight on me and it's really difficult. So don't worry about me. I'm not making this
Therapist time
video
or some shit.
to
I don't
make
know,
an excuse or have
buddy.
people worry about me.
Notice how many times in his video, Zyok stops to apologize. He literally says he has days where he can't get out of bed, but immediately backtracks because his friends and family work real jobs. Real jobs as in 9 to 5s, in an office or at a store, you know, actual jobs. It's to the point where it's like, we get it. You feel privileged to have this platform. You are thankful for your viewers, and you couldn't have achieved all this without them. We get it. But even so, that can't be healthy, right? I'm saying this for a valid reason, by the way. And to help you understand what I'm getting at, I want you to look at it like this. Burnout is completely biological. It's not comparative. Think of your stress like an actual physical pain or something extreme like a broken bone. If you got kicked in the nuts really hard, it hurts. You might have to say goodbye to the future generations. Just because someone else in the hospital got a broken bone doesn't mean your nuts stop hurting. Don't put yourself in a comparison contest where you go band for band.
Let me be realistic, guys. If you're a content creator, never fucking do this. What he's trying to do now. Yeah. It's just like if I go buy a pizza, you don't want to hear a sob story of how difficult it was for the guy to make the pizza. If you go play a video game from Western Dev, you don't want to listen them whining how difficult it was this to make and the game is still shit. That's the reality. People don't want to hear that. Just don't
On
do
trauma
it.
and mental health. We have a cool job, that is for certain, but that doesn't mean we can't have our own struggles. And when you do feel
You do. You just talk with fellow CCs privately.
that way, don't suppress it.
Problem
Don't
solved.
invalidate yourself whenever you have those kinds of thoughts, because it doesn't help at all. Sure, the first time you do it, you might feel strong in the moments, like, yes, I can push through this. But when it happens
Yeah,
for
that's
the
true,
10th
Vinyo,
time,
yeah.
or heck, the 100th time, be honest with me. How much do you really have left in you? How long are you going to hide your true feelings instead of confronting them head on? You're just putting a band-aid on a big, glaring open wound. The reality is, denying your mental health because you feel guilty only
Yeah, I think like I said earlier, therapist might be a thing for him, yeah. I generally think maybe a therapist, project manager, somebody who handles these things and like pushes things on track. Like, hey, you're wasting time on this shit, focus on the right thing, right?
guarantees a bigger
Discipline.
crash later. It is just a matter of time. It's great to see that in this video, Zyok seems to have realized his problems and is moving in the right direction with his content. He knows what he wants and what his ultimate goals are. But I'm just saying this for Zyok's or any of you watching this who are his viewers. You don't need permission to feel burnt out just because you play video games for a living. Even as a guide maker, you are human too. Realize
That's sure, that's fine. But going out and, you know, dropping it on viewers, that's not something viewers will want.
that
Or
a lot
care,
of people in this space
necessarily.
desperately needs. At the end of the day, Zyok's video wasn't just about delayed character guides or fixing his workflow for Snezhnaya. It was a showing of what happens when a creator tries to carry everything all at once by himself until the dam finally breaks. If there's
Pretty
one
much,
takeaway
yeah.
from everything we have talked about today, it is this. For creators, perfectionism isn't a badge of honor. That doesn't make you the only one that should be
Dude, there is still, dude, this guy is never gonna get away from this reputation. Like, holy man. Yeah, pretty much, Raze. I agree. This guy's never gonna dodge this. I mean, he done it to himself, right? This was the OG farmer. You know, this guy used to farm Spiral Abyss, and like he used to play like a no pull account in Spiral Abyss in COVID era, and he had like thousands of people watching him, trying to see if he can clear the floor. That was actually his peak moment. And I swear that what if he was intentionally sabotaging himself so he wouldn't clear earlier, so he could extend the sessions longer for more, like for more viewership and ad revenue. I don't know, Because sometimes it felt like, you know, shit, it was so close, but then he flopped, you know, like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe not. But yeah, it was, you know, people were on edge. It was a show. It was a show. It was a show. Because it was actually like no pool account doing Spiral Abyss, 36 stars. It was fucking hard back in the day, right?
Getting praise, it is a bottleneck. Your audience doesn't need a PhD dissertation on day one of a character dropping. Just
Yeah, they don't need that shit.
do what you do best, but don't let the fear of missing a 5% niche detail keep you hostage from posting. For viewers, the creators you watch are just like you, actual unemployed human beings.
Yeah, don't do this, Glaive.
And they are operating in an environment with no clockout switch and constant public scrutiny. When a video is late, it is rarely because they don't care. In this video especially, it is because they care too much. Zyox cares about you. I care about you. Okay.
Gage.
Actually, it is because they care too much. Zyox cares about you.
Yeah, the full picture is on Discord, he said. Yeah, he said the full picture is on Discord, boys. So if you open the full picture, do you think what's down there? Is it like a bulge or something or what? Real questions, boys. Yeah, can somebody join Discord and check it out for me? Real questions, boys. Who's gonna be the sacrificial pound? Why the fuck did real? I banned it. I banned it. Because I couldn't turn it off. So for Legendary who doesn't know what happened, let me explain. Allow me to explain what happened. Here is the answer. Here is the answer. So basically, Stream Elements is now part of Razer, right? If I cannot access my Stream Elements. So basically, if I go on Stream Elements dashboard, I can only accept their new privacy policy, which might take my data, or delete account. I cannot shut down, I cannot change the settings. Like, I can only delete account or accept their new policy, which is probably going to be some AI shit, you know, taking my data for the AI bullshit or whatever, right? And I don't want to agree. Like, I don't want to accept their TOS just so I can disable the bot. I might just as well delete account, but for starters, I just banned it because I cannot, I can't control it otherwise, right? Did you read previous TOS? No. But I'm not, like, I don't use Stream Elements anymore, and I'm not gonna sign up a TOS just for me to disable the fucking bot. And also, back in the day, it was an AI shit, like you have it today, right? That's the difference. Like, why the fuck would they sign a TOS for me to just do one click where it's like, turn off the bot? It's fucking stupid, bro. It's like, just the principle of it, it's fucking retarded. It's like telling me, hey, you have to delete account or agree to our new rules if you wanna access basic function of turning off the bot. I'm like, yeah, fuck that shit. I'm doing that, bro. It's fucking shady. Like, when they do shit like that, it's probably something they're trying to force you to agree. You know, yeah, I might do delete account. I might delete account. Yeah, I really wanted to do that, but they might have to do it, right? Yeah, and now that you have all that AI and shit, right? You know, maybe they just scrap my data or something, right? So I'd rather not agree, especially when I just need to do a click. Yeah, so guys, full picture is on Discord. Yeah, if you join his Discord, boys, you can get the full picture.
I care about you. Okay, it's starting to be cringe. I genuinely hope Zyox finds a sustainable peace during this test year, whether that means shorter guides, delegating more of the workload, or pivoting to content that actually brings him joy again. Because no guide or
People cannot need that full picture that much. Low tier. Yes.
YouTube algorithm is worth burning yourself out to the ground. Best case scenario is that he doesn't quit, right? We all love him how he is, but that is just my view on it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like. It really helps the channel.
It was an interesting video for, like, primarily content creators. Not so much for the viewers, honestly. I don't agree with some parts, especially near the end, because viewers, primarily, they come to get the information, things they want to know, right? not everybody is gonna be like, or it's expected like, oh, you have to sympathize with XY thing. Not at all.
Let me know down in the comments below what your thoughts are on Ziox's updates, or if you have ever dealt with this kind of burnout in your own life. And if you want to see more contents like this, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. It's me, Glaive Theo, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to pass to that. I don't want to pass to it to new owner because I don't want to use their service anymore. I use Stream Labs now, so I don't care. Right? That's what's up. But yeah, so what was the thing? Yeah, is there anything else you guys want me to check or go have lunch? Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, anything else, guys, you want me to check over? Or then I dip. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna have probably the speculation video. Yeah, tomorrow I might cook the Phoenix video. Because we already have like a couple of things for that. Might do like a little yap. This was Genshin Fall or was it clickbait? It wasn't exactly Genshin Fall, but it's like, it basically tells you, I think it can also be useful for non-content creators, specifically like, you need some discipline, brother. Discipline, you know, a bit of like proper focus on what's efficient of doing and what's not, like what's overkill. Same with quality of videos, like doing too many effects or like paying people for like crazy, you know, effects. It's not necessarily worth cost effective as well, if you ask me. Yeah, I'm interested in Phoenix. Yeah, don't worry. There are some leaks for Phoenix, some other stuff as well. They're primarily rumors, but I think it's worthwhile to talk about. Especially like, because it's rumored that might work with Remiel, and there are some certain things we can talk about, right? Also, I was thinking if I should start doing Pride Win shit. Yeah, you guys love this tier list butt chesting. Yeah, you guys love this tier list. Maybe we should do it. Maybe I should. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's gonna be. Yeah, I guess. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have dinner now. Fine. I'm gonna have dinner. And yeah, I'm not streaming tonight because I already streamed right now. Right? We'll go over Arena Iran speculation as well. I mean, I probably will mention it as well. Where's the Commander tier 0? I mean, I think LG already addressed this tier list, right? There's some very sussy people like, what the fuck are these characters here? Why is Billy like, what the fuck is this? You did your own list. Maybe I'll do it with the LG. We might do an LG tier list together or some shit. Yeah, we're gonna have a yap. We could do something more. Cyberman is basically, yeah, I mean, it's good. With shield buffs and shit. Like, I think it's M6, right? Because Pridwin. They're a bit biased. Yeah, it's classic. It's nothing new. Honestly, I would make a tier list of the cards to not stack the top tiers. Honestly, I would forget all about this shit down here. Yeah. Yeah, M0, this is not M6, right? This is M0. Maybe that's why. Probably that's why. Yeah, also Rina not being M1, it's criminal. Criminal. Yeah, like, this game became a dupe game, bro. There's so many people like with M1 Renas, M1 Lucias. I feel like we're like HSR now. Ever since they started giving like limited characters to get, people started having dupes. And I generally feel like dupes are more normalized in this game than before. Because now people are running around with M1 characters. Like, people are going to get M1 dial-in potentially on a discount. They got Lucia M1. M1, yeah, literally. You know what's funny, Legendary? Astra Yao by devs, when she's recommended, like in the betas, it's always M1, minimum. Like, the devs recommended teams, like in their data for the betas, like for all the upcoming cards, including Sigrid, whenever it was Astra, it's always M1. I can literally find you the stuff, right? I can literally find the stuff. Where was it? I think here were test teams. Was this with Astra as well? Let me see. No, this is Claret, right? I don't think, nah. Was it Roxy with Astra maybe? Let's see. Astra with Cinema 1. Astra activates Cinema 1. Like, every time they do Astra, M1. There's not even, like, M0 Astra is not even recommended by the devs at this point. I'm not joking. Like the devs for all the teams, including for Sigrid, they don't even recommend M0. It's always M1 every single time for Sigrid, Roxy, everywhere where you play Astra or where Astra can be played. The devs are like M1 recommendation, and these recommendations are given to the players within the betas, right? Yeah, but specifically for M1, not necessarily the signature, but M1, right? How's the new endgame mode? I haven't done. Wait, there's a new endgame mode. Wait, there's a new endgame mode in ZZZ. Wait, how long does it take? Can we play it? Wait, should I play that shit? Wait, should I do it? Wait, we play the game? Huh? We play. Is it today? Actually, I thought you guys were joking. Wait, it's not Friday. It has story. It has story. Oh, new weekly mode alternative to Hollow Zero. Oh, really? The new weekly mode? Okay. Wait, don't tell me it's like Currency Wars. No. Is it gonna take longer? No, shit. Fuck, no. Okay, fine. We'll check it out. We'll check out the new weekly end game. Fuck, man. Please don't be long. Please don't. I want to have my lunch, man. I mean, dinner. At this point, it's dinner. At this point, it's dinner. Okay, all right. It's very long? Oh, really? Oh, God. Which one is it, this? How long does it take? Does it, like, can I see the... Okay, maybe it shows here. How long is it? Wait, does it show me the duration? Oh, wait, it's like Arctic Knights. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Should I get all of the... Oh, shit. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do it another time. This sounds too long. Okay, this sounds too long, boys. We're gonna do it next stream. Fine. I'll do it next stream. I really, guys, I really want to have my lunch/dinner now. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't know it's gonna be... It's long as fuck. Okay. I'll do it next stream. We'll do it next stream. Okay, we'll play some next stream, okay? Yeah. But wait, how much do you need to do? Okay. Before I ask, how much do you need to do for the weekly? How long? Okay, how much do you need to do of this shit for the weekly? Let's say you just want to do the weekly. How much is it? Yeah, if I want to do the weekly, just for the weekly. The new shit. Oh, that's 1 hour. 1 hour for the weekly? 1 hour for the weekly? Don't scare me, bro. What the fuck? It can't be 1 hour for the weekly. There's no way it's gonna be 1 hour weekly loop. Alright. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay, because I have story. Is story good? Okay, actually, I have a question. Is the story related to the 3.2 story? Yes or no? Because otherwise, I have to do 3.2 story first. Yeah, is the story related to the main story? Yes or no? Real question. Yeah, is it related to the main story? Standalone story? Looks like no. Okay, I do it next stream then. Fine, we'll do it next stream. I might stream afternoon again, guys. Or maybe at night, evening. We'll see, whenever I feel like it. It feels so much better when I stream when I feel like streaming. Besides today, when I was like, I had to dress the Norma shit, right? But yeah. Besides always, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, I'll do it next stream then. Sounds fun. Yeah, sounds fun. We'll do it next stream then, right? Because I really want to have my lunch. Well, technically dinner now, I suppose. And yeah. Was fun. Was chill, nice stream. And also, thank you for all people who dropped by. Yeah, I mean, just check the VOD. I'll make the YouTube video public. Yeah, the video is gonna be public, so YouTube frogs can go watch this. Yeah. That's that. Okay. Is there anybody I can raid at this hour? Probably no. Nobody streams at this hour. I haven't watched the VOD. Yeah, just watch the first 30 minutes. Okay. You guys have fun. Razor out. Gonna have my lunch. Dinner, I suppose. Yeah. Ciao. See you tomorrow, I suppose. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know when though. Maybe morning, maybe afternoon, maybe evening. I don't know. I like to be flexible. I don't like to lock down myself because it's like when I feel like it, I'll stream. It's gonna be definitely tomorrow somewhere. All right. Take care, guys. It was fun. Ciao.